batteries. Sometimes it repeats, sometimes it don't. I just don't know. I refuse to pay y'all any of my money to keep my stuff.
Come on over.
It ain't gonna do.
Come on over.
I've been taking off Tuesday, everybody.
Come on, children.
That's what it is, taking off.
Come on over. Come on
Taking off
over.
Tuesday.
Come on over. Come on over. Come on over. Come on over. Come on over to your auntie house.
I refuse to believe this. Hey, Bunny.
I said,
Bree, how you doing, sugar? I refuse to believe this one, y'all. I refuse to believe this one. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We definitely living in another day and time, y'all. I cannot believe this. No show. Come on over to your auntie house. I said, come on over to auntie house. I said, come on in. Boy, anime ain't do nothing but tell the truth. Come on in here. Mama. Bring the laughter, bring that grin. Make sure you bring no friends. I said, come on over to your auntie house. Let me share it. Come on over to your auntie house. I say, everybody welcome in. Everybody welcome in. Bring more. Because we can and we will talk about it, baby. We're going to talk about it. I just can't believe this. Man, I don't know what time and day we are living in, but oh my goodness, y'all. This one hit pretty hard. This one hit hard. I really thought these people gonna have, ooh, y'all get on there. But we're gonna talk about taking off Tuesday, baby. Taking off Tuesday. Come on over. Come on over. That's what it is. Taking off Tuesday. Come on to the channel. Make sure you subscribe. Come on over. Hit my like button. Come on over. Put Auntie in the middle. Don't forget plants, baby. Come on over. Two plants right there. Come on over. Your uncle. Come on over. Take my side of the rain. Come on over to your auntie house. I say, come on. I say, come on. Right there in front of the porch. Bring some happiness, bring some laughter, bring some bread. It's been raining every day in Florida, y'all. Every day. I know little Nolan went to heaven. I know he already went to heaven, y'all. God ain't got to tell me, I know. He ain't deserved none of this. We gon' ride around on this bus. We gon' discuss some of this old stuff. I say, come on over to your auntie house. I say, come on over. Let me share this video, baby. I say, come on in here. I don't believe it. I'm almost like in the state of shock, y'all. I'm almost like in the state of shock. I say this cannot be real, y'all. This cannot be real. I'm telling you. A guilty conscience will tell on itself. Anyway, you ain't never lied. I love my mama because she was so wise. And she taught her children a lot. Let's all go to auntie house. Let's go to auntie house. I say, come on over. Come on over. How y'all do? How y'all be? Y'all come on in here so we can talk about it. That's right. That's auntie house. That's right. That's right. Because we can. And we will. We gonna talk about it. Yeah, come on back again, baby. So we gonna talk about it. First time here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Come on over. Make sure you get your memberships. Auntie gonna give away some memberships Friday. I'm gonna give away. I at least try to do 40 a month. Come on over. Come on over. I want to see everybody name over. Come on over. Come on over. Come on over. Come on over to your auntie house. I say, come on. Excuse me, y'all. It's almost like I'm just in a daze. Almost in a daze, y'all. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. I'm so glad my mama was named Annie Brown, and that woman used to sit on that front porch. And she used to tell us stuff like this in the last day. We got to be living in the last days, y'all. And Miss Lowe ain't saying this because I'm getting old. I'm new auntie. Y'all can't hear me? If y'all can hear me, put a one in the chat. Oh. Y'all can hear me? Okay, so go in and come out, baby. Miss Loretta just talking over the news, but I'm coming back to repeat everything I say. Sometimes I do that. Yes, I got to get up and dance. Anyway, sometimes it's low do that. You know, warming up the chat. Don't pay me no never mind. I just got to get my thoughts. Because my thoughts are everywhere. Because I want to read this B who came on my comments talking about some peach and her mammy. Like Miss Lowe, the only one speak on those. I get my opinionated. I'm very opinionated when it comes to peach and her mammy. Okay? All right. Now you go up with the other hundreds who talk about peach and their mammy. These people are so ignorant. You know We gonna try this again. If it don't work, we gonna put this shit down so I can go get me some batteries.
Come on in here, bring some happiness, bring some laughter, bring some grin. Most of all,
Auntie went the cheap way. I told you. You can't mess with cheap stuff. Not with everything. That's why I'm in a cheap situation buying these cheap ass batteries. And they got all the remotes effed up, child. All of them. I just go get this a damn door set. I'm sorry about that, child. I'm sorry about that. Auntie gotta get us some damn door sale, but I got to come on. The show won't go on. But see, when that music plays, I won't get paid for this video. If the music be playing, I won't get paid because it's not my music. See, this song is my song. That's why they can't bother me. But I put it on repeat. But, you know, YouTube want me to pay them to repeat the songs over and over. And that's kind of effed up. That's effed up, y'all, because that shouldn't have nothing to do. It's repeat. I've been repeating that song for years. Then all of a sudden they came out with this new thing. They want me to pay them some money every day, talking about to repeat my song over and over. And I don't think that's fair. I think that's effed up. It is effed up. What y'all think about it? But I can't believe this. Trying to get me out my spirit. The devil is busy. He's a liar. Come on now. One thing about it, no, I know how to repeat my own stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just got to get the right balance. I just got to get the right balance. I can repeat my own stuff. Oh, man. But I'm going to go ahead on and get it again because I did purchase it one time.
Come on over.
But they almost like forcing me to do this. Almost like they're forcing y'all. That's why I'm pissed off because that's $1 billion company.
Come on over.
And they being that goddamn bitch. Y'all come on over here. Let's get into it, y'all.
Come on over to your auntie house. I say, come on. I say, come on in here. Bring some happiness, bring some laughter, bring some grin. Most of all, just bring your friends. I say, come on over. Come on over to your auntie house. I say, come on in here. I say, get on in here. We gon' ride around on this bus. We gon' discuss some of this old stuff. I say, come on over to your auntie house. I say, come on over to your auntie house. I say, come on in here. Come on in here.
Every day.
Bring that laughter, bring that grin.
Make sure you bring your friends.
I say, come on over to your auntie house. Come on over to your auntie house. I say, everybody welcome in. Everybody welcome in. Bring more than one friend. Everybody just come on in. Just come on over.
Come on over.
Come on over to your auntie house. I say, come on over.
How you do?
Come on over.
How you be?
Come on over.
Don't care what you done did.
Come.
Don't care what you done said.
Let's all go to auntie house.
Everybody welcome in. Everybody welcome in. Everybody welcome in.
Y'all come on in.
I don't care what you done did, what you done said about auntie. Auntie don't care what you done said about me, baby. Did you say it a few minutes ago? Because if you did, you better bring your black, red, yellow, white egg up in my house, baby. We don't care about that. This is the internet. We ain't gonna get upset. Come on over to your auntie house. Yes, come on over. Friends, what is friends? We all friends on this house.
Come on over. Come on over. Come on, children. Come on over.
what you gonna do.
Come on over.
Don't care what you don't
Come on
say.
over.
Come on over. Come on over. Come on over. Come on over to your auntie. I say, come on. I say, come on in here. Bring some happiness, bring some laughter, bring some grin. Most of all, just bring your friends. I say, come on over, come on over. Come on over to your auntie house. I say, come on over to your auntie house. I say, come on in here. You don't care what you don't say about auntie. You always welcome in here, baby. Right around on this bus, we gonna find some of this old stuff. I say, come on over to your auntie house. I say, come on over to auntie house. I say, come on in here. All the olds, come on in here. All those trolls, bring the laughter. Welcome in. Make sure you just be respectful on your opinionated. Very opinionated over here. We give our opinions on this app. What we said. Bring more than one friend. Everybody just come on in. Just come on over. Come on over to your auntie house. I say, come on over. Get in here. Come on over. Every day. Come on over. Auntie house. Come. Run around. Let's all go to auntie house. Let's go to auntie house. I say, come on over. Come on over. Come on over. How y'all do? How y'all feel? Y'all come on in here so we can talk about it. Right. Auntie house. Because we can and we will. Let's do this one more again, because y'all know they like to report this video, but baby, I got my intro for my protection, and I just love waking up the crowd before I get started, baby. Come on over. Come on over. Come on, children. Come on over. 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 Come on over to your auntie. I say, come on. Yeah. Say, come on in here. Bring some happiness. Bring some laughter. Bring some grin. Most of all, just bring your friends. I say, come on over. Come on over. Come on over to your auntie house. I say, come on over to your auntie house. I say, come on in here. Come on in here. Get on in here. You better get your A in here. Ride around on this bus. We gonna start some of this old stuff. I say, come on over to your auntie house. I say, come on over to get your A in this house. So we can get on this bus. And discuss this stuff, baby. It's taking off Tuesday, sugar. Hey, hey, who? What you say? Everyone. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? What you said, auntie? You say who welcome in? Come on over to your auntie house. I say, come on over. Don't care what you did. Come on over. Don't care what you said. Come on over. Can't you say it right now? Come. You welcome over here, baby. Let's all go to auntie house. Let's go to auntie house. Don't say what you don't did or what you done. You are welcome to auntie house. Y'all come on in here so we can talk about it. That's fine. Auntie house. Because we can and we will. But one thing about it, auntie gonna leave the light on for you, baby. Leave the light on for you, baby. Yes, I will. I don't care what you don't did, what you don't said about auntie. That's one thing about me. I am a content creator. I don't care if you talk about me. You know, respectfully, I don't care. You might didn't like me yesterday and you might like me today. You're welcome in. I know how people switch up. They say you're contradicting yourself. No, you're not. You just be changing your damn mind a whole lot. You know, it's a lot of y'all on this app like this. You know, people gonna be people. People will be people. People, you ever heard that song? People is people. And that's why we got to talk about this right here. People will be people. Everybody, you say your friend ain't your friend. And I can't believe not one not one, whoa, come by here, my Lord, come by here. Because we need you, my Lord, we need you. Let's pray. Because Auntie Lo needs you this morning, baby. Because I got a lot to say. I'm confused. I'm delusional. Something just ain't right. What happened to that baby? Y'all some low down dirty. Dirty. Come out here, Jesus. Lord Jesus, I just want to thank you right now, Father. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for waking me and my auntie baby boogie woogies up, bush babies, babies all over the land, Father. Thank you, Jesus, for wrapping your arms around us, bleeding your blood on us and our family members and our loved ones to the dear Jesus. Thank you for being such a merciful God, a forgiving God, an understanding God, no judgment, God, Jesus, because we need that right now. Every last one of us, Jesus. We going through things that we don't understand. If a family going through any situation, like my family, we still praying for my nephew Tori. But thank y'all for the prayers, because the prayers been working. And Jesus, for the Wells family, for any family, Father, whatever they going through, comfort them, Jesus. Wrap your arms around them. Let them know, Jesus. We don't know what you do. We can't question you, God, just like Al Sharpton say. But I know, Jesus, you looking down. You looking down, Jesus. You know what happened to that young man, Father, and many more that they have got away with it, Jesus. But that's all we got to do is trust in you and trust and believe. And I can tell y'all a lot of things. Miss Loretta gonna always say this, and I don't care what nobody say. I can tell you a lot of lies, Becky some pies, but one thing Miss Lo gonna tell you, there is a God. Yes, hallelujah. There's a God. I knew it was the blood of Jesus that saved me. Ooh, one day when I was lost, Jesus died upon that cross. I knew it was the blood that saved me. Because I know, Jesus, I'm favoritism because the power of God that I believe in. Get a chance to know God on your own personal level. And Miss Lo don't tell you nothing else why she been here for 66 years. Will be 67 in a few months if the Lord's will. Get a chance to have that personal relationship with Jesus. Your own personal relationship ain't nothing like it. Can't nobody, when you walk, he gonna open every door for you. When you leave out your house, say, Lord, I can't do it by myself, Father. I'm going through some things, but I want you to open every door that get in my way this morning, Jesus. I don't want no bad reports. I don't want no negative. I want everything to be good. If I do get some, Jesus, I know you got the first say. Man ain't got the first say over our life. You got the first say. God got the first say. And they will tell you that. The doctors will tell you that ain't nothing like a miracle. Because they have seen God perform so many miracles. And they know they don't understand themselves. When you know the doctors don't understand the power of God, they don't. So have your own personal relationship with God. And I just want to tell each and every last one of y'all this morning that, Auntie, I love y'all. Learn how to forgive and forget. We can't go around here hating each other because you say I was fat and stanky. Or whatever you want to say. Those are words. I don't care. I don't care. We all have said horrible things to each other. Out our mouth. We ain't went out there and put hands on each other. Not all of us anyway. But Lord Jesus, I just want to thank you, Heavenly Father. Thank you for your mercy in Jesus' name. Thank you, Jesus, on this beautiful Tuesday that you created, Father. You created this Tuesday for everybody, the good, the bad, the dirty, and the ugly. Whatever they want to call it, Father, it's yours. It's yours, Heavenly Father. How y'all doing? How y'all be? Happy taking off Tuesday. You know, I just can't believe. I can't believe these people. I can't believe it, y'all. A no-show. A no-show. A no-show. Why was it a no-show? Uh-oh, sorry about that, y'all. When it came to his friends, and I'm going to speak to all of y'all, funeral. Why there was a no-show when it came to the funeral, y'all? And y'all going to find out what I'm talking about. And I know most of y'all, this not the right one. That I know most of y'all don't heard at his funeral yesterday. It wasn't no white chilling. Okay, we're going to get into this. Why? Do a guilty conscience tell on themselves? What the hell going on? They pretend like they loved the Nolan so much. They love the little no-no. That's what they call them. Love the hell out of little no-no. But when you seen the funeral, wasn't nothing but black children. Because they tried to make that this boy only hung with a bunch of little white children, but that's not true. But only the little white children, they didn't show up at the funeral. And the man was saying, you know, everybody don't get invited to that island out there. So if you got a friend or something, and they take you to the island, well, I guess he probably saying, no ends. I'm just going to put it like this. The ends ain't invited to that island. We had an island like that when we was growing up. And my brothers and them used to walk to it, but it would never take us. It would cross the hill way in the cow pasture. And they say my brothers and them used to walk and lay on the hill and watch how the people be celebrating this stuff. And they used to see people with white coats on. Well, let me tell y'all something. I'm going to tell y'all some stories this morning. How me and my girlfriends had left about Polk County. Y'all know Polk County. Polk County. It's the capital of those people. And I'm going to tell you some things that we seen after leaving that club. We were screaming and hollering. We never seen nothing like it. Have you ever seen a KK rally with the white coats on? And they burn it. I'm finna tell y'all some stuff. Let me speak to y'all. But we're going to get into it. Because this right here stirred my soul. You know, Mama, I'm so glad you taught your kids. Everything you said, Mama, you told the truth. You told the truth, Mama. I never thought that I would live to see this in real life action. How people can pretend like they like you. And what those old people teach us. You know when somebody like you, when you go to jail, when you go to the hospital, and when you die. When you die. My mama had everybody at her funeral. My mama had Spanish people, white people, because that's how much they loved it, my mama. The Spanish people that she had sold the land to, they couldn't believe she had passed. And he said, oh my goodness, she just really gave it to us. She really gave it to us. They loved it, my mama said. She really gave us this land. She really did, because she said none of y'all want to live here no more. We didn't want to live there no more. And plus, it belongs to my brother, the one who was in the service. And he definitely said, hell no, he'll never live there. So my mama down there gave the Spanish people the land, because she said, my kids, they can't stand Dade City. And I know they'll never live here. They'll never live here because we went through some things. They realized it after they got older. They didn't understand what they had did to us, but they realized it. But you know, it didn't affect me like it affect the oldest one, because they were almost grown. And you had to come to a goddamn shit house outside when you used to indoor plumbing. Ain't nothing cute about that. Because that wasn't cute to me. When I was damn 5 years old. Sure was 5 years old. Bunny was the first one. How you doing? But what's that, Bonnet? Okay, I'm trying to pull you down. Pop back up. I think it was Bonnet. Okay. Dallas. London. There's a lot of people. I ain't gonna be okay. Yeah, y'all up in there. I'm trying to pull you down. It's Dallas, Linda, Dr. J. How you doing? Hey, Reba girl. How you doing? Remember, yes, y'all hit that like button there, because Auntie need to be in this emerald. So I surely do. I surely do. Little me, good morning. How you doing, my love? Good morning, good morning. Fly High Superstar Nolan Wells. I know that's right. Hey, Creative Shay, how you doing, my love? Antoinette, how you doing, sugar? How you be? How you be, baby? Gail, good morning, good morning, good morning, Gail. Come on over to Auntie out. Come on over, baby. Bring some laughter and make sure you bring some friends. Okay, you hear me now? Girl, I gotta go get some batteries. These regular 8 batteries have really. Hey, here for it. How you doing? Taking off Tuesday. I know that's right, baby. Hey, go get a terrific Tuesday. I know that's right, baby. How you doing? How you be? Vicky, good morning. How are you? Yes, Shanika, how you doing, sugar? Trying to make sure if I miss anybody, I'm sorry. Junk and Jive TV. Get that kitchen and fix me some breakfast one. Yeah, you got the wrong one here. I ain't fixing nothing. Get in there and fix my damn house. That's bad. I ain't doing it. Because when I eat, my whole damn family eat. Best days of my life. Show some support to the channel. I know that's right. Hey, Lou, you have too much free time, and I love it. I love it. I love all the time I can get, baby. I'm going to die old and pretty and real old. Ooh, a respectful woman. Remember, man, you're a woman. I ain't cooking. Grand Rising Monique, favorite auntie, sending blessings. Thank you, sugar. How you be? This auntie don't cook, baby. Boss lady, Melissa, how you doing, sugar? Hey, Alvin, how are you? Good morning. Dr. J, y'all giving each other some love. Some love is in the air. Amen. The blood of the Jesus situation. Put God. God gonna open every door for every last one of y'all. Y'all keep walking. God gonna remove every door in front of you. Whatever y'all situation you're going through, God gonna open up all those doors. Good morning, big head. How you doing today? I'm doing okay, little head. I hope your head little shit. You call me big head. I know goddamn well you got a little head. If you call me damn big head. All white island disagree. They think they own everything. That was their island. That's what the man was saying in so many words. The choice made by Nolan Well, white friends to avoid his funeral, reflect a high-stake decision driven intensive public scrutiny and legal risks in several online backlash. All right, look at you. Come on in here with the fancy shit. Come on in here with the fancy shit. I hear you. But you're telling the truth in so many words. Yes, it is, Auntie. Talk about it. Makeup Puss, good morning. How you doing, my love? How are you? Kiss the ring, too. How are you doing, sugar? PSS, hey, baby. Camille, how you doing, sugar? The picture of him with all those white boys disturbing these black boys we seen yesterday wasn't on the island. They damn sure won't. They damn sure wasn't. And you notice how they don't try to show a picture of Nolan Wells with a little, you know those little water drinks they be drinking 16, 17-year-olds? You know they call cold water. Mm-hmm. And most kids will drink them before they get 21. I don't drink. Why? It's just like you're drinking a damn. It don't do nothing. I mean, silver tank. Giving these how you doing, silver tank. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all show Auntie some love. Get me in the Amarillo and silver tank. Make that money. That's right. Make that dough for sure, baby. If you can't get them around, yeah, I appreciate you. But the thing is, and it stirred my soul. Sure do, it stirred Auntie's soul. Why y'all did not attend Nolan's funeral? Y'all, I love the Players Club. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do too. Why? I mean, y'all was all, y'all, and then y'all trying to say all kind of things that black people are ignorant, black people are stupid, black people's trying to start shit. We want to know if we all like that. Why did y'all did not attend his funeral? Hey, Fokita, whoever coming in, I'll come back and speak to all y'all. It ain't no excuse. If Nolan Wells was your friend from elementary school, I heard one of y'all say, and y'all know damn well, those black people is not going to harm Nolan. No. Y'all even nickname him the no-no. But like I said, a guilty conscience, you ain't lying. We're telling itself. Because if I knew I didn't have nothing to hide, and I wasn't covering up a damn thing, I'm going to my friend's funeral. If I have to hide some escort, y'all don't come by this shit, y'all feel for your life. Because you know damn well black people don't put their hands on nobody. We'll kill one of us first before we would kill one of y'all. And that's the true fact. But going to funerals and stuff, we talk a lot of noise. If you felt uncomfortable, you could have had security. There was security there. Because Tyler Perry made sure security was there. Yes, it was security there, real deep and strong. Wasn't nobody going to touch not one little white child. Y'all wasn't going to be touched. And I wish y'all had not listened to your parents. What do your parents got something? You could have came with your daddy. You could have came with your mama. You could have came with your uncle. Y'all could have came to his funeral. Because, I mean, he was hanging on that alley with a bunch of white kids, not black kids. But the only thing you seen at the funeral was black kids. Like almost, these people are lying. This boy don't hang with white kids. Thank y'all for the blessings. I can't see them, but thank y'all so much because I'm on this pretty girl. But I appreciate y'all so much. Because I'm on the pretty girl. I can't see the, you know. And it's a damn shame. It's a damn shame that y'all did not attend Nolan's funeral. Don't make her no excuse. Oh, we fear for our life. Nobody gonna put their hands on y'all. Tyler Perry made sure that funeral was security. They were making sure everybody be comfortable. Nobody was gonna harm y'all. Y'all cannot never make an excuse why y'all didn't come to Nolan's funeral. You didn't harm Nolan. You didn't do nothing to little no-no. Why not be there to his funeral? Do you know how that made his family feel? Do you know how it made the black community feel? That none of y'all showed up at this baby funeral. Not one of y'all showed up at this baby funeral. Not even your parents. I don't give a damn. Your parents could have, hey, I'm going to get dressed and we're going to Nolan's funeral. We loved it, Nolan. We don't have anything to hide. So we are all going to Nolan's funeral. Now you call the rest of them and you tell the rest of them that we're going to go to Nolan's funeral. We don't have a damn thing to hide. Why should Nolan was my friend? Nolan was your friend. So we're going to go to his funeral. Because that's what they think, that we did something. We know we didn't do anything to let him know. So we're going to go to his funeral. Y'all wasn't even there. I mean, the daddy should have come. Everybody in the household, no, what y'all call them. So why y'all could have got together as a group and came? That's my calculation. And came to his funeral. You know what I'm saying? But shit, we gotta go to his funeral. What the fuck we gotta hide? I mean, that's what y'all should have thought. Y'all didn't go to the funeral. What? Why y'all didn't go to the funeral? Why? I mean, he was all on the boat, drinking a little, cold water. This is what kids drink. Probably from 14, 15, and 16. It's got real low alcohol in it. And y'all won't believe what one of the autopsy people tried to say. He tried to say that Nolan Wells was on drugs. You got the video. When I get to 100 likes, I'll play it. He tried to say that Nolan Wells' body was like that because the drugs that he used it. That's why his body looked like that. What? He said, yeah. When people on drugs, you get their body out. They don't, I mean, come on, y'all. This is too much. And then that he right here showing a little video with him holding a cold water. One of those little, I mean, just like you're drinking water. I can see why they call them cold water. Ain't no alcohol in there to do nothing, y'all. A baby can drink a cold water. And the white girl, Katie made a statement, unless these people making up this stuff. Everything we say over here is allegedly. Katie made a statement saying she talked for that little darky. Now this is what they say you said, Katie. I don't know you. Let me see, I think I got a picture of her. Let me pull up. Where's she at? I have no idea the picture of her. Look, Katie. No idea. Hold on, y'all. I don't know if I was on went inside my thing, though. This her. Probably ain't that clear. I should have pulled it up a little more. We're going to make it work for now. We're going to make it work for now. Little Katie said, I only talked with that little darky. Now, this is what she said. Everything we said is allegedly. She said that I only talked with that little darky for a few seconds. And he said he was going back to join the others. Oh, so she didn't even like him like that. That's what she's saying now. Or it could be just, well, you know how you smell bullshit? That's what we smelling right now. I'm telling you right now. But all of a sudden, he's a little darky. Katie daddy, they can't find him. They can't find Katie daddy. And I think he was out there on the lake too that day. They can't find Katie daddy. They say he jumped up, pipe went away. But they say Katie is saying Katie's father moved away. That's right. Man, so many things have turned. But most of all, for them not to show up to the funeral. For them not to show up to that funeral, y'all. It wasn't no excuse in the world. Wasn't no excuse in the world. Because like I said, when my mama passed, my mama had over 500 people to her funeral. Probably more than that. No, nothing but standing up room was left. And like I told you, even the Spanish people that she sold the land to before she died, they came to her funeral because they were always so grateful that my mama sold them that land that we were raised up on, because that was a lot of land. And the Spanish man said it almost like she gave it to them. Because she sold it to them for like, I think like $3,000. Because she said her children didn't want to live there. And we had cleared that out. I do have a brother do live in Dade City. He got the biggest house in Dade City of the black men. He got a mansion. Y'all don't see me go up there and sit around the swimming pool and stuff. And he don't have problems with those white people, okay? He don't have problems. He own his own business and everything. He bought that land when he was real young. That's his second house. But the thing is, when you don't show up to people's funeral, that speaks a sign. And for how all these white kids was just saying last week, we wouldn't do nothing to Nolan. We love Nolan. Hey, Chip and Dip. We love No. We love him. We wouldn't harm him. We wouldn't do that. Well, if y'all wouldn't harm him, y'all don't have nothing to hide. This make people look suspicious when people don't show up to people's funeral. I mean, you didn't even have to stay. Why y'all wasn't carrying his casket? It was black men carrying Nolan's casket. Everyone came in the funeral and represented him with their blue shirt on. Why not one white boy and all the little white children, because we don't see him in the swimming pool full with white children, and he was the only black. So you meant to tell me none of y'all would not help this boy. Y'all would not come and show his mama some love and respect. You know, Miss Wells, we sorry this happened to you. You know, we want to help carry Nolan's body. Ain't none of y'all volunteer to help carry his body? And y'all was partying with him that day? And y'all had a good time that day with him? But if you didn't do nothing to Nolan, y'all should have been the first one at the funeral before any black brother, because we didn't see Nolan hanging with black men. Although black men was at his funeral carrying his body, we didn't see him in the swimming pool with him. We seen Nolan on the island with y'all. The last time we seen No was on the island with y'all. And you meant to tell me that not one parent, nobody showed up to that baby funeral. Nobody gave his mama respect and his daddy. Could you imagine how they feel today? They feel effed up. For somebody you say that been your friend since elementary, and you meant to tell me you ain't gonna show up at his funeral? Get the lights up. I appreciate y'all. You ain't gonna show up at his funeral. That's kind of, baby. What the hell going on? What's really going on now? It put more and more like y'all is guilty in some kind of way. Because let me tell y'all something. If y'all did not have nothing to do with this boy Dale, I think y'all is covering up something. And your lawyer's telling you to keep your damn mouth shut. Your lawyers told you don't go to the funeral. That could have been the most stupidest stuff you could have did not to attend this boy's funeral. Not just don't attend it. That was effed up. If y'all would have just came through there and went right back out, I could have respected you more. If you would have came through there with your security and said, we are here to but if you didn't do nothing, you would have joined in with the other black kids and you would have helped carry his body. Just like y'all was on that boat partying with him having a good time, y'all would have been at that funeral. He died. He was in y'all company, not black people company. And it makes it look bad. No parent, no child, no nothing showed up to Lil No funeral. You know Mississippi, y'all some cold bitches. Florida better than that. Florida is better. Florida white people is better than that. Because I bet you, if that would have been in Florida, those white people would have showed up at that funeral. They would have showed up at that funeral. That white girl would have showed up at that funeral. She definitely, I mean, those white people would have showed up at that funeral. So this is what Mississippi do. I was hoping that people was really exaggerating about y'all a little bit, but no, the hell they wasn't. What reason that you got that y'all been going to elementary school with this little boy? This little boy don't spend the night at y'all house. Come on now, Mississippi. What is the H going on? And you meant to tell me none of y'all thought about showing some respect to Little No that y'all nicknamed him that? Little No. What was you thinking? Nobody was going to harm y'all. Well, nobody. Who wants to go to prison for putting their hands on somebody? Especially in Mississippi. Y'all know y'all control the black people in Mississippi. Y'all do. And for y'all not to show up at the funeral. And the man was talking like almost that Nola, that they don't really allow black people to even go over there on that island. Because he was saying that you have to be lucky or a special friend for somebody to take you to that island. What? That's where y'all have your little gatherings over there? I mean, what did Nolan do? Did he get lost? And y'all had a little gathering over there, son? And he seen it. And he disappeared. Now, how the hell Nolan drowned? I mean, Nolan just went off and drowned. Like I say, I believe in my heart Nolan came back and Nolan was placed there. Can't nobody tell me that. I just feel like that would happen. I feel like I don't know if he caught her daddy back, which he probably did go back with her. Because remember, why she went home and all of a sudden got in the goddamn bed? I mean, come on now. It's 4th of July. A young woman party. Last person to see with Nolan Wells with her. But by the time they got to her, she was home in the bed. And remember, she didn't make a statement. Her sister made a statement. Then she made a statement the day after. What the F going on? Did Papa do something to no? Did Papa, and Papa want no grand old, you know? Y'all, I'm telling you, something is not right. Something is not right. Or did he get back on the boat? See, people saying, well, they could have just thrown the phone away if they did something over. Thank you, babe. Parents don't own a boat, and he shouldn't have been there. I agree with you. I agree with you, love. I do. Thanks for that blessing, though. I agree with you. But something, did Papa did something to Lil No? Because No was then all of a sudden you making statements, and I don't know if it's true, but they say this is what you're saying. Because people will make up anything to, you know, get traction to their channel. I ain't mad at them. They making their money. But still, you got to look at the truth, too. You got to look at the truth. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. I know they say Mississippi is bad, but god damn, Y'all that bad, like my daddy said, and everybody else be saying, is y'all that crucial that y'all saying that y'all didn't harm little no. You didn't do anything to him. You been going to school. He don't spend the night at your house. He don't been in that swimming pool 99 times. And you meant to tell me none of y'all showed up at this boy wake. None of y'all showed up to say goodbye. What the hell wrong with y'all white people in Mississippi? Nobody, a school, nobody showed up that he home with. Now this is what they were saying last night. They were saying nobody came to little Nolan's funeral. Could you imagine how his mama feel? How his daddy feel? Oh my God, what did y'all really do to our baby? Why y'all didn't show up to his funeral? Because y'all thought that these people was going to push this underneath the rug. That child wasn't partying it till no 11 o'clock at night. Y'all left that out. You and the other people know what the fuck happened to Nolan. Now, I don't know if they daddy and they daddy is in some kind of organization. I don't know if y'all just kicked his ass off the damn boat because he was trying to holler at you. But they always put it on the woman. They always think that black men want their women. But y'all be want the black men. Y'all do. And see, a lot of y'all be raised up in that prejudice in your house. Your daddy already done told you, don't you never bring an in my house. Don't you never in your life. I would disown you if you ever bring an in my house. I work with him, I hire him. Yeah, sometimes your daddy work with him, he hire him. I mean, to work with your daddy. I work them. They was some good damn worker. Hell, I hire them and everything. But you know goddamn well, you better not bring no end up here, baby. I done told you, I didn't want no damn mixed goddamn grandchild. You know that. You were not getting them done my goddamn money. Now, I seen you out there talking to that little man. I didn't like that shit. Goddamn, it's time to go. Time to go. He didn't want his daughter talking to Nolan, so, you know, I guess little No just left and he just tripped in the water and floated the fuck away. I mean, this is what they want us to believe, because we just a bunch of old dumbass ends anyway. You know, we don't give a damn about each other, you know. Man, she a hard damn little boy. That little boy been staying there work since he been 7 or 8 years old. I don't give a damn. He ain't gonna stay at our goddamn house. He be every time I look at him. He all mixed with us. He been mixed with us for too many goddamn years. Now goddamn shit. Y'all done brought him to the island. He wasn't supposed to come over here. That's what Digger said. Digger said he wasn't supposed to be there. And baby, you ain't all of that. You probably want to get with Nolan. Then big old Papa seen that shit. Oh, I told you. Girl, I done told you. I want you. So you see what you made me do? God damn, you see what you made me have shit on point. You see what you fucking made me do. All this is allegedly. I told you. Now, we all need to know this. How did Nolan meet this girl? So, did his friends introduce him to the girl? How did he meet Katie? How he met Katie? So, he just took one look at Katie and said, ooh, this is the most beautiful woman I've seen. That's what they're trying to put it on. Nolan had been seen with way other girls who look way better than Katie. Nolan looked better than Katie, if you ask me. I mean, that's where I said he fine as hell. You know? So all of a sudden, how did Nolan meet Katie? Who introduced Nolan to Katie? Who told Nolan about Katie? So Nolan ran up and started talking to Katie, and Digger got mad. If that's what y'all trying to tell Miss Loretta, because I really don't understand. When most young men meet a woman, they either meet them through their friends. They just don't pop up, go to talking to girls, especially black men. You know, especially when they're young, when they're 18 and 19 like that, they still shy. And you could tell Nolan was a humble boy. And you could tell Nolan was very shy. You can tell Nolan is not no aggressive young man. He didn't even know how handsome he was his damn self. So Katie definitely had eyes on Nolan. Katie probably approached him first. I haven't read the chat, but thank you. But Katie probably approached him first, y'all. She probably felt attracted to him. So how did this, y'all, see the thing is, this is what friends do. Let me tell y'all something, little white children. I love y'all. When you see your friend, I don't know what the hell she did, but somebody took your ass out. Let me tell you something, little white children. When it comes to your friends, and like I said, did y'all know Katie? Did y'all know who Katie was? Because if y'all didn't know who Katie was, why in the hell would y'all let Nolan stay back on the island when Katie, y'all don't know her your damn self? Now, if y'all knew Katie, y'all know where she lived, y'all know where she mama lived, y'all know who her father. And another thing, little white children, if you really love black kids, you got to let the kids know that who mama and daddy is prejudiced. You guys too. Because that's what Chris did. Chris used to let my son and me know about the other little white boy used to try to be Tariq's friend. And Chris said, Miss Brown, his parents is prejudiced. Tariq don't need to be with him. Tariq don't need, he said, Tariq is my friend. And you know, I say I understand. And y'all got to do that. So a lot of y'all knew about Katie daddy history. Y'all knew it's Katie daddy like the black people, because if y'all knew the Katie, but you know, just like she said, why would y'all let Nolan stay there with a stranger? Why y'all didn't say, get your black ass on this boat? You don't know those people. Because if he would have came with a bunch of black people, Nolan wouldn't have stayed on that island. Because you know what we would have said? You better get your black ass on that goddamn. You came with us, you going with us. We don't know that damn woman. You don't know who her daddy is. She could have Digger for a daddy. And with what I'm looking at, she got Digger for a fucking daddy. So y'all knew this, but y'all still left that baby. And y'all ain't say, hold up. If you're going to stay, man, take your damn phone. Why that didn't happen? Why y'all ain't say, hey, dude, I don't want you to stay. That's all you had to say. I don't know Katie. Katie don't go to our school. I don't want you to stay. But if you gotta stay, take your phone. Take your phone. Hell, for we can at least know where the hell you at. That was kind of fucked up. Y'all let this baby stay. Number one, Nolan wasn't going to leave his phone. And Nolan decide, but y'all put it on that. Y'all always trying to put it on a girl. Y'all act like these girls are crazy about black men. Black men, a lot of them be approached by. They approach my grandson every day. Walk all by him. Try to give him the eye. Well, he pays them no damn attention. Because he not into, you know. But his first girlfriend was white. He would never show it to me, but I seen pictures of them together. You know what it is? People like who they like. My son, he 44, he still like white women, okay? But he do. He like white and black. My son, he don't judge. You know what I'm saying? Because those white women put up with them better than those black sisters. Because black sisters ain't going to take that shit off no damn black man. That's why they run to y'all, okay? I just want y'all to know they ain't running to y'all because we want them. They run to y'all because y'all take a lot more. We don't take that off of them. But the thing is, let's be fair about this. Nolan met a girl on the island. Katie. Oh, fine ass Katie. He met this girl with gorgeous ass Nolan. Because Nolan damn sure look good. Angel up there in heaven now. Oh, fine ass Nolan and oh, fine ass Katie. Okay. Nolan done hooked up with Katie. But she said she only talked to the darky for a few minutes. So she don't know what the big shit. Now this is what they say she said. All of this is allegedly. So Nolan gets so excited by meeting a girl. Ain't Nolan no met girls before. I mean, he is a handsome little young and tall. Most women, that's what we like. Hey, Miss B. Johnson. Very handsome man. Katie probably looking at him. Daddy probably said no. No. So, Nolan probably got back on the boat with y'all. Because if Nolan, let's miss this bullshit, period. If Nolan had to stay out there to that island with Katie, Nolan wasn't going to leave no damn phone, y'all. A 4-year-old ain't going to leave their phone. Give me my phone. Give me my phone. Boy, your phone at grandma. I don't gonna take me get my phone. Give me, he'll be whining all goddamn night. If she live across the damn country, you just gonna have to go buy the little fucker a little phone, stop her for crying. Y'all know how these children is about phone. They possessive with phone. So you meant to tell me that he met fine ass Katie. Hey, y'all. Y'all gonna leave me. Because I'm where I need to be. Yeah, I'm where I need to be. I'm with fine ass Katie. Y'all just drive off. Leave me, baby. Take me, baby. Y'all go ahead on, fellas. I'm calling y'all as soon as I get back there. Nobody say, hey, no. You gonna stay mad? Take your phone. See how this a lie? See how this a lie? I believe No got on the same boat he came on. Either y'all kicked this ass off that boat because y'all was fighting. Y'all tore up that fucking boat. Y'all, come on now. Y'all was fighting with Nolan on that boat on the way back. Y'all was fighting and Nolan went under the goddamn boat in the water and then fucking come back up. And you went to panicking. Because what happened? It did something to the boat. It did something to the boat. Because they say how many people? You didn't mention Nolan because you had already knocked Nolan's ass off that goddamn boat. Nolan was struggling, trying to get back on the boat, but y'all was so drunk and high. Y'all say, hell no. Swim in, swim. Swim in, swim. Now, this mine. This what Miss Loretta feel what happened. Y'all knocked this ass off that boat because you're full of the alcohol and full of the substance that you own. And the first excuse y'all made up, oh my God, we still got his phone. We still got his phone. But you were so dumb till you should have thrown his phone over the boat too. But you know something? You were so high till you forgot that you had his goddamn phone. After y'all knocked his ass off that goddamn boat. And what you want to say, I believe Katie. I I believe Katie, she had a brief conversation with Noah. I believe Noah got back on that boat with y'all. Come on now, quit lying. Y'all was tussling so hard, y'all down there towed up the fucking boat. And that's where you say the boat is sinking. The boat is sinking. Because it was a struggle out of this world on that boat. It was a struggle. And I think it was a freak fucking accident. But it was caused by y'all being intoxicated. Y'all having fun or whatever. Y'all had a disagreement or whatever. And y'all made that shit up. Y'all made that shit up because y'all knew she was the last person. And like she said, she only had a brief conversation. And I don't think she would lie. And he said he going to catch his friends home. I think it was a fight on that boat, y'all. I think it was a big fight. I think names were called. Because when people get influenced on a substance and stuff, and just like that autistic person tried to say that he know that Nolan Wells was using drugs. When you get up to 100 likes, I'll pray it for you. He said Nolan body, the way how it was, that's the way the body looked when somebody who used drugs. He said because the things that they found in Nolan Wells is somebody who used drugs. I don't think Nolan and Katie just had a brief conversation. Just very brief. And what it is, Nolan might have not had his phone. If Nolan left his phone, y'all had his keys. Daddy had to find his keys and everything. I think that y'all got intoxicated, boys. That's why y'all ain't show up at that damn funeral. Y'all ain't show up at because a guilty conscience, let me tell y'all something. A guilty conscience will tell on their damn self. That's one thing about a guilty conscience. You ain't got to worry. Because a guilty conscience gonna tell on itself. And the guilty conscience is telling on their damn self. That should have been the worst thing in the world. And I know damn well this is what really made me think about that shit when y'all ain't show up to the funeral. Because I was trying to say that this really did happen. Nolan did get back on the boat with y'all, but that's a lie. Nolan did get back on that boat with y'all. What happened to them? They down there tore that boat up. They down there sank that boat. It was a battle on that boat so goddamn bad. They thought they was gonna die, and that's why they had to call in. And Nolan went under. Nolan went under. And y'all knew he went under. Y'all know he did. Y'all know Nolan went under. Every last one of y'all knew that baby went under, and y'all had to get y'all story straight because this is what they told y'all to say. But to not show up to his funeral, because y'all know y'all caused his death. Y'all know. That's what they saying. One of the autopsies, he ain't never did Nolan body. He said the way how they found it and the way how it looked, you can tell Nolan was using drugs. That's what he said. You don't know he ain't do the autopsy. And I don't think it was found in the other one either. They waiting for the big one to come back, but y'all know that take weeks. If they do it right, it's going to take weeks because they're going to dot every I. And now that's where they're showing Nolan with a cold water in his hand. Like Nolan was drinking and he 18 years old. Most 15, 16-year-olds drink anyway. Hell, my friends, they started drinking in junior high school. They did. I did. They used to try to give me the boo phones, wine, all this. They come to school 8th, 9th grade. They was drinking. Loretta come try this. I said, girl, I want that. I don't want it. Night train. They were drinking. Tell my girl it tastes like Kool-Aid. They was drinking in 8th and 9th grade. So when you see 18-year-old drink, I let my grandson drink at 18. I ain't gonna even tell no lie. I ain't gonna get out here on this app and fake the funk like I did. Because you know why? Because we drank that 18. We the one put it back to 21. Class of 78. Yes. If you were born in 1978, you was allowed to drink alcohol. We the one raised it. We raised it back up to 21. Because like we told them, because we had to do a little survey when we went and got our driver license. We had to do a little survey. And I think that when I started drinking at 18, I wasn't ready. I used to get so drunk to the bed be spinning around and round and round. And I used to drink a can of bull when I go into the club would last me all night. Oh, your mama did? Okay. And then your mama about the same age then. Yes, was class 1978. You could drink at the age of 18 years old. That's right. We the one put it back to 21. We did that. Because I knew that was irresponsible. So I let my grandson drink at 18. He ain't never drank nothing but like a wine cooler or something like that. He's not a drinker to this day. But he'll drink him some Julio though. So you have to let your children try. But I think what really happened here, when they called in that boat, they thought they was going to die. And the reason why the boat got all tore up like that, because they was fighting, y'all. And Nolan Wells was on that boat. They was fighting each other. They was fighting each other, and Nolan, I believe he went under. They went under because one of them hit him. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. One of them hit him. Y'all knew what happened. That's why y'all couldn't go to the funeral. That's why y'all couldn't face his family. That's why y'all couldn't look at his family. See, this is all making it even more suspicious, and you trying to put all this shit on Katie. I believe what Katie say. She say she had a brief encounter. Nolan ain't never been strung out over no damn woman. Nolan is a very nice young man that he get approached by women all the time. He can just look at one and smile and want to holler at them. So y'all made this bullshit up. Y'all knew that, baby. But somebody seen something. Somebody seen him back on that boat with y'all. Somebody probably seen that damn fight. That scuffle. Because whatever happened, it didn't happen on the island. When he was saying, give me my fucking phone, and he got back on that boat with y'all. He said, I want my fucking phone now. He said, I want my fucking phone. Give me my fucking phone. He got back on that boat with y'all. Come on now. Let's just tell the truth. Y'all was all on that it. Y'all was arguing, acting crazy, out of control. Just didn't give a damn. Y'all was all over the place. And y'all was arguing. And that's y'all arguing and fought so bad till you damn near sank the boat. This is what Miss Loretta, this is what I feel. They fought so much till they thought they were fighting Nolan. Nolan was fighting these fuckers. He really was. He was fighting. He was shocked that they had turned on him just like that. And they turned on him about that girl right there. They got jealous. They got jealous. Because the girl didn't choose neither one of them. She chose Lil No-No. And they got instantly damn jealous because, come on, black white boys. Y'all jealous of black men. Y'all really are. And when black men wake the fuck up, and they got to realize y'all more handsome than them. But one thing about my grandson friends, they'll say, Tariq, I will pay you to train me how to get my body, your body. I want your body. I would train, I'll pay you, Tariq, I'll pay you. They pay him to train them. Y'all get jealous, but see, a lot of that be natural. Nolan is a very handsome man. He looked better than all of y'all on that damn boat. And Katie seen that too. And one of y'all probably would like the Katie. Y'all had seen Katie before, and y'all was in love with Katie because the way how she looked, because that's what white men do. But she didn't choose you. She chose Lil No. Katie chose Lil No. You got an attitude, just like she say. She spoke for him for a brief moment. He looking all fine and stuff. And he said, I'm going to get on the boat with my friends. As soon as he got on that boat, y'all ain't, that's why he went to holler back. Give me my fucking phone. Give me my fucking phone. He rolled off with y'all. Nolan did not stay out there on that damn island with no Katie. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I don't believe he did. I believe he was on. And see, this what people got to realize. When that boat, they was fighting. They was fighting on that damn boat. They fought because Nolan was trying to save his damn life. They fought so bad to damn near they sank the fucking boat. They had to literally push his ass. That's why they didn't find that body till a few days later. They pushed his ass off that fucking boat, y'all. He fought with them. He fought with them. But like I say, they were so high and so intoxicated, they forgot that his phone was on the goddamn boat. They forgot. They forgot. That's why they called in. They say the boat is sinking. The boat is sinking because they had that big tussle. Use your brain. Use your brain. They had that big tussle on that damn boat. They fought so bad to know whatever. Somebody hit something. They tore something on that fucker. And see, ain't nobody question. To search the boat. To see that wasn't a tussle on the boat. The police ain't do none of this. They ain't do none of this because they believe that every fucking thing these little white boys told them. All of a sudden, the boat get all cleaned up. The boat goes somewhere else for hours, get all cleaned up, hiding goddamn evidence and everything else. If they would have went to that boat, when they got back, y'all would have seen that it was a struggle on that boat. And Noah, I believe he was shoved off that fucking boat. That's why he didn't float. His body didn't come until days later. They knew that. Soon as they got back in town, they had to change some things off his phone. That's another reason why they kept his phone. They had to erase shit. They had to erase text messages. They had to do a lot of shit. That's why if they would have thrown that phone away, they would have been caught long time ago. They didn't throw it with his body because the phone had too much damn evidence. Let's just throw it for, oh, wait a minute, we can't do that. The phone got everything on there. The phone got everything on there. That's why text messages, all that was erased. And this could have been by her. Because one of them could have liked her and they got mad when people get alcohol in them and get substance in them. Let me tell y'all something, the truth come out. Don't nothing else come out but the truth come out. I promise you it do. That's one thing about drugs. Drugs gonna make the truth come at you. Yeah, Miss Loretta, no. Drugs gonna make the truth come out. Drugs gonna make a person can grin in your face. Understand me, babies and boogie woogies. A person can grin in your face for 10, 20 years and don't give a fuck about you. I promise you, that's how evil this world is. That's how evil people are. Lil Nolan didn't know that. Lil Nolan found out a valuable lesson. They smiled in your face. All along, they want to take your place. They want to be Nolan. Nolan get all the girls. God damn, no. Everywhere we fucking go, man, they always want you. They always fucking want you. They didn't like that. But Nolan didn't want those little girls. Nolan wasn't studying that shit. But see, people take it personal when little young girls like you and don't like them. Even with the family members. They'll tell you, all the women always like to read. Auntie, everywhere we go, all the girls like to read. I said, but he don't be liking them. No, he don't be liking them. But they be, all of them, man. And they be, and No was the same way. Little Nolan was the same way. Everywhere we go, Nolan, them girls always like you. They did. They had so much of that stuff in them that day on 4th of July. They came home and tried to cover that shit up. Like Katie said, Katie only had a brief conversation with him. Katie didn't have no whole conversation, Hey, how you doing, Because like I said, if Nolan don't met many girls before, he growed up around beautiful women. His mama is a beautiful woman. So he used to women. He's been seeing beautiful women all his life. So why would he go so bad out of hell over a woman he just briefly met? Because this is the woman they wanted. Not Nolan. But like I said, when people do use substance and stuff, they have conflicts like that. They really do. Let me read some of y'all comments and stuff. It was a fool play. Yes, it does. Alcohol and drugs were involved make individuals tell on themselves. Exactly. They told on themselves when they show up at that damn funeral. That's how they told on themselves. Nolan's father made a huge mistake when he said he thought his son, and he thought that he taught his son not to see color in Mississippi. Real talk, that was effed up. Of all places. He should have knew. Nolan daddy knew better. Okay? He done been called a monkey and a bear so many times behind his damn back, he just don't know. My daddy from Georgia. And my daddy taught us about Mississippi when we was children. Because my daddy got married when he was 14 years old and he used to do racketeering. Back then, Al Capone days, he used to run shine from Mississippi to Georgia. And my daddy say it's a place that he will not live and he don't want his children to live. It's Mississippi. Because he used to see, he went through there and seen black men hanging from a damn tree. Like it was normal. Like it was normal. And my daddy said he couldn't believe it. Could you imagine? You supposed to be a man at 14, 15, you driving through, doing illegal shine, and you riding through all those, those back alley roads and stuff, because, back there in the day, when they delivered shine, they had to, they had to go through these backwood roads, to get the shine from one county to another county. And he used to drop off shine from Albany, Georgia to Mississippi. And he used to see he seen a couple black men hanging from the tree. And he couldn't believe it. And he instilled that in us when we was young. He said, I don't want none of y'all to live in Mississippi. I done heard so many stories about Mississippi. And for Nolan daddy not to teach him that, and that racist ass, see, people be thinking that shit over. It's not over. That shit ain't over. You got to teach that to your kids. It's not over, y'all. We're not that far from removed from the civil rights movement. Martin Luther King had only been dead for 58 years. And that's not a long time. Those racist tensions are still fresh. Exactly. Because when Martin Luther King died, I was like 7 years old. I was 7 years old, and I remember my mama crying. My mama was crying when he died. And I remember that. And I remember Martin Luther King when I used to go to church. And you say, we shall overcome. I remember when Martin Luther King died, I was like 7 years old. Man, it was sad. And we shall overcome someday. And look at President Kennedy. President Kennedy got murdered because he was trying to give the black people a better life. Y'all remember that now. My mama had a picture of President Kennedy and his wife and Jackie Kennedy in the living room. She sure did. And Martin Luther King. She sure did. When we was coming up as children. President Kennedy died because he wanted to help the black people. You know damn well if they gunned down a president because he want to have a better life for the black people. Yeah. President Kennedy was shocked. And my mama knew he was going to get shot too. She knew it. She knew it. My mama knew Martin Luther King was going to die. She did. She predict all they death. I say, Mama, Martin Luther King going to die. She said, Martin Luther King going to die and President Kennedy. And they did. Because they want the freedom for us. Mississippi and Alabama. But Mississippi worse than Alabama. They didn't want it. They didn't want segregation. They didn't want black people. They didn't, and they still don't want it in Mississippi. Florida, they had it. They had it because they know we don't play. But you know, Mississippi, after they didn't go to this boy's funeral, y'all some bold bees. Y'all trying to tell the world, we don't give a F what y'all say. If we didn't want to go to that little Nin funeral, we ain't going. Our children ain't going to the little N funeral. That's what I'm getting, y'all. This is the message what these people are saying. What reason why they would not go to his funeral? If they don't have nothing to hide, nothing to hide, they could have got an organization, a group together. We got to go support him. Nobody held this casket white. Nobody. If a white person was holding that casket, y'all show me where it's at and send me the picture, please. Okay? Let me read some of y'all comment. Mississippi Burning Movie tell us, and they still around. They deep still around. And they killed J.F. Kennedy, brother too. Sure did. Yeah, I killed both of them because they were for the black people. They were for the black people. Martin Luther King got killed in his hometown, Memphis, Tennessee, and Mississippi state line. West Mississippi is 10 minutes up the road. I grew up around all white, BS all my life. I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. I know that's right, Lucian. Those racist folks are now grandparents to these young folks. Exactly. Look, Digger still live. Digger still live. Digger is a prejudiced white man who don't like black people. That's what we call them here in Florida, diggers. It's so many goddamn diggers. Nolan was hanging out with diggers. Their children who had diggers for grandpappers. And they sit down and they tell their grandchildren stories about black people. They put that hate in these guys. Although they may like us, like Martha Briscoe liked me. And she said, I don't know why. I don't know why my brother called you the N-word. Loretta, I love you. And I told him that was wrong. He called you an effing N-word. He called you, I'm so sorry. But, you know, I forgave Martha Briscoe. And me and her still friends to this day. We're friends on Facebook. Because she knew me and her went through a lot as young girls. As young girls. She wanted me to be her friend. I want to be Martha Briscoe's friend. Her brother said, if that nigger called my house one more time. And he was the band. Me and him was in band together. And he was trying to become a drum major. And I told Lanita and all of them and Larry Davis about that shit. I said, He said, what, Brown? I said, yeah. That boy prejudice. Called me an Indian. They ain't have no more respect for him no more. The most racist folks are now grandparents. That's true. You ain't never lied. Sean Point said, yes, I do still keep my pictures of the president, 10 commandments, and come in my house. I know that's right. Yeah, we had pictures of the Kennedys and Martin Luther King. How even can visit Muhammad, Alabama Museum history, okay? The real talk say painful truth. Their parents never liked the fights of their kids with friends with Nolan. I know they did. They've been watching the little Nolan from a little boy been friends with these people and they took his damn life. But look at all the black people was there for him. All his little black friends was there. I ain't seen no white boy drive that casket. Not one. My children and grands know better. Now they see through Nolan Wells what we've been talking about. Exactly. The Bible tells us God will make a way and first come one last. Yes. Just 58 years ago, we had separation water fountains in school and restaurants. Interest, it hasn't been that long ago. It sure have not. America has not healed or changed. Exactly. And I lived in Dade City, Florida. And that was my first time witness Black to the Real. What the hell was that? And y'all wonder why I can't stand Dade City. I don't want to live there. If I die, y'all better not never fucking bury me there. Okay? I don't give a damn where you bury me at. But you better not bury me in Dade City. I don't care if mom and daddy is there. Ooh, I just want y'all to know that. Ooh, just the 58 years ago we had separate wars. Yeah, that's true. As I could fight good, and I had a lot of so-called besties, but I can't call them associates now like today friends. Yeah, that's all you can call them. That's what we make it harbor through growing up together. No doubt. I'm from Brooksville, so I definitely understand how you feel about Dade City. Okay, thank you, Aquarius. Dade City was worse than Brooksville. And Brooksville bad. I ain't gonna tell no lie. But the thing is that I had to go through because I never seen nothing like that down south. Coming up as a child, Miss Lowe ain't never seen that, ain't never experienced prejudice in my life till I hit Dade City, Florida. My whole life changed. I didn't know what black and white was when I lived in Broward County. I didn't know that. No experience of that. No experience of that. And a white woman named me. A white woman named me. A white woman. My mama boss lady named me. She named me after, and when I tell people this story, and when I go into the wealthy neighborhoods, the ones who got a little money, because the ones who got a little money, they ain't bad as those poor ones who ain't got shit. White people, they are, they grateful, they living a beautiful life. And they tell me, say, Loretta, and I say, yes, I was named after Loretta Young. They said, wow, Loretta Young? I said, yeah, Loretta Young, the movie star. They say, you know about Loretta Young, the movie star? I say, yes, I'm going to tell you about my name. I say, my mama, boss lady, back there in the day, what they used to call her, she named it me. She named me after the movie star Loretta Young. And I tell people that. They say, wow. And they just getting so excited because this black girl know about Loretta Young. That's right. I done watched all her movies and everything. Because I want to know where my name come from. And my mama told me, she said, my mama ain't never watched the Loretta Young movie. She named it after me because they was very good to my mama back there. Everybody my mama ever worked for them been good to her. And she said, they came to the hospital to see her. And she said, let's name her Loretta Young. Because I can tell she gonna be, that's Loretta Lynn. Loretta Young is the movie star. She's a white movie star. because she say, I know she's going to be just like her. I can tell she's going to be princey. Loretta Young is she dead now, but she played in many movies. Loretta Young, look up. She's a princess movie star. Like to be flashy dressing all the time. She say, because I can tell that she going to be like that. She going to be like that. And my mama named me Loretta, and I'm named after Loretta Young. And when I tell people that, especially white people, they be saying, wow, a black woman named after a white woman. I say, yeah, my mama, who people she worked for, she named me. I said, a white lady named me. Loretta Young. I was named after the movie star. She said, let's name her Loretta after Loretta Young, the movie star. And that's how I got the name Loretta. I can't do nothing but tell y'all the history. That's Loretta Lynn. I wasn't named after her. I was named after the movie star. You can look up. Look up Loretta Young. She'll come up. No. Loretta Young. This new Loretta Young image to look her. Yeah, just look up Loretta Young. She'll come up, the movie star. She's beautiful with those eyes. I just looked her and she was a beautiful movie star. Exactly. And that's who I was named after. Yeah, I wasn't named after no place. See, the people back there in those days, down there in Broward County, Miami, they weren't prejudiced. And then when I went to Dade Center, oh my God. And I always remember that story, real talk, because my mama always taught me that when I was 5, 6 years old. Then I met her, one of her boss lady, because they used to say boss lady, boss man back there in those days. They did. You know, that's black men down south. They would say, okay, boss man. Okay, boss man. And you know, a lot of people who from Atlanta, Georgia, and from the north, they don't like that. They don't like to hear the black men call a white man boss man. And I could understand why they don't like it. But to this day, you still got black men, like where we live, still call white men boss men. And Mississippi is even worse. They still call black men, white men, boss men. And my dad, I just said, Daddy, why you call him boss man? He said, oh, don't worry about that, sugar. That's for me to get what the fuck I want. I said, well, he said, yeah. As long as I be polite to him, I'm going to get anything. I'm going to get all their money. I said, for real? He said, you got to play the game. My daddy used to tell us, say, you got to play the game when it comes with the white people. And that's what they're doing to us now. The thing don't cross over. They playing the game with us now. We played the game with them slavery time. That's why. But now, y'all, they playing the game with us. That's how Lil Nolan got trapped in all this bullshit. Because they playing the game with us. They playing the game with us. It's effed up. Y'all playing the game with us. Very effed up. And this what happened to this baby. Like I say, it was a struggle on that goddamn boat. Because you got to remember, they thought they fought so bad till they thought the boat was sinking. That wasn't no coincidence. I know a lot of people don't brush it off and say, oh, you know, their boat was, why was their boat just sinking? Why, they literally told these people, somebody need to hurry up because we sinking because they just got through fighting. They didn't say nail time that little no was missing. He was gone off the boat. And that boat went summer everywhere before it got back to his rightful owner. That boat got cleaned up. That boat, somebody need to go through the boat. But see, they probably don't clean up all that evidence. Now, if you go through there and you see some bleach was on that boat, that's what y'all need to do, Benjamin Crump. Y'all need to have a thorough cleaning. Get that limo shit, but you can tell when some blood was on there and see was Nolan blood on that boat. Because something happened coming back home. Nolan got back on that boat, y'all. If y'all think that those people left Nolan on that island. They had an altercation on the boat. Watch, they gonna come out. Oh, it was a freak accident. He came. We couldn't control him. So he fucked around and he slipped off the boat. Y'all watch and see. They gonna say this. They gonna say this. They gonna say, because wasn't that kind of strange when they thought they was dying? Because they had done fought with little Nolan. Nolan was fighting for his life. They got so effing scared and said they was sinking. Why y'all was sinking? You know you got to put two and two together. Why y'all was sinking when you was a smooth ride there, and then on the way back, all of a sudden the boat is sinking? Y'all arguing. Y'all get me to 100 like, please. Y'all arguing, y'all tussing, fighting like hell. Because y'all shoved his ass, knocked his ass off the boat, and they found him 2 days later. And the reason why they didn't throw his phone away, because they had to erase all that shit was on that phone. Now, I believe Katie. I believe her, y'all. I believe she said they talked briefly. I don't believe she said a darkie. I think that people just add that shit in there just to be messy. I don't believe this young lady said darkie not one time, because this is 2026. For her to say a word like that, she know she would lose followers and everything. Everything. It was a tussle on the boat. Too much. It was a tussle. They down there killed each other. That boat down there drowned because they was tussling just that hard. Use your brain. Use your brain. They was tussling on that boat, y'all. They was fighting on that boat. Little no, some kind of way, allegedly, everything I said is allegedly, slipped. They hit him so hard till it went over. Ain't no damn slip. Ooh, we gotta teach these kids the same way our grandparents taught us. My grandfather always say, polite but never take your eyes off. And grandpa taught you right, baby. And my mama always said, Annie Mae say, they cheese in your face, Loretta. They not our friends. My mama taught her children that. Those blue-eyed people, they not our friends. I wanted them to really be my friend. I really did. My mama say, listen to me. Listen to me. They not your friends. They cheese in your face. And what they said, OJ said, all the while, they're trying to take your place. Look how they do us. If one of us got a good job, they would cheat. They would want to try to. You ever notice when white people, when black people is the bosses, when black people is the bosses, and they overstuff. You ever notice how a white person try to get so close to them? You know, try to be their everything. I mean, like, I'm bringing you coffee. I'm make sure you got everything. They cheese in your face. And all the while, they want to take your place. You know, they be real dirty to you. They trying to give you everything you want. Be careful. They trying to get your damn position. See, a lot of y'all have lost position through a white person. And they still working that damn job to this day. Be careful. Don't discuss the bosses. Like I told y'all yesterday, don't discuss your damn boss on your damn job. Don't do that. Now we learning they told the help not to come. And they canceled the help. Exactly. Because they had struggled so bad on that boat, real talk. We have to teach the kids to get some people not like simple because you're black. Exactly. They tussled so bad on that boat. They tussled like hell. Nolan fought for his life. Nolan fought for his life. And they dumped his ass off that damn boat. They dumped his ass off that boat because all that hate been stirred in them for little young boys where Digger don't sat on his ass and told them that he's the enemy. And when you get substance inside of you, and you wonder why the white pretty little girls want him and don't want your ass, look at him and look at you. That ain't hard to judge. The Kardashians will tell you that. Black men are the finest men. The Kardashians will tell you that. They will tell you that. They are attracted to black men. They want their children from black men. Nolan was a handsome black man. And they could see that everywhere they went. Not this year, last year, the year, everywhere they went, the girls, the white girls, always be attracted to Nolan. They liked him because he was the star, and they wasn't. But all along, they smiled in your face. But all along, they ready to take your place. Nolan's father didn't teach him that. Because if Nolan would have knew that, he would have probably never went on that damn island with him. He would have never went on that damn island with those damn boys. Never. All these years, this was the one. They knew he was finna go off to school Monday. Nolan probably would have became a famous football player. And you know, sometimes people you stay the night with, they hate the hell out you. Your enemy always be right there underneath you. Your enemy is not far from you. See, that's what my mama taught me. She said, I said, Mama, what is the enemy? She said, well, I'm going to tell you like this. I'm going to tell you like this, sugar. An enemy is not a stranger out there in the streets. An enemy, your enemies stay close to you. I said, well, Mama, if they my enemy, why they stay close to me? She said, listen to me. She said, an enemy is nobody out there in that street. Ain't no stranger. She said, your enemy sometimes be right beside you. Sometimes your enemy be closer to you. Pretend like they're your fucking best friend. Like they did Nolan. Nolan didn't know. But if he would have had a mama like me, like my mama, Nolan would know your enemies is not far from you. And I'm telling y'all that today. Your enemies is close to you. They could be right next to you. People would not like you. And your enemy is very scared of you. And they were very scared of Nolan. Till they was got on substance. And one of those boys, one of them good old boys that he hang with, they felt some type of way. And the other ones felt like they was obligated to defend their own race. So Nolan didn't have a chance. They scuppered on that damn boat. And it kind of, just think about it, y'all. The boat, they fought so hard till the boat had malfunction. They got nothing toward that fucking boat. You put on your thinking caps. Put on your thinking caps. Nolan went over in that water. That's why they didn't find his fucking boat till Monday. Because Nolan Well's body had to float all the way back to fucking sea. And it didn't get there till Monday fucking morning. From Saturday to Monday fucking morning. And when those girls say they seen Nolan's body, it was pit wet. Because all that shit out there in that fucking water. For 2 days. And when they damn hit them all upside the head and shit. Had to float. That wasn't no sea damage. That was some people damage. Was on Nolan. When the autopsy come back, y'all gonna be shocked. The whole world gonna be shocked. They gonna be shocked, y'all. Deborah said they say Nolan's father didn't teach him about this wrong to say how many of us have taught our children. We have. And that's his father's fault. We know that. But still, he ain't deserved to die. Yes, just want all us to get along and pass the color issue, but it's all human beginnings. This shit still here when I thought that this shit would go away. And Miss Loretta is 66 years old. I can remember when President Kennedy died. I can remember when Martin Luther King died. I was a little girl. I seen my mama cry about Martin Luther King, J.F. Kennedy. Because that's all they wanted was a better way in life. My mama and daddy didn't want to be treated different. That's all they fought for, to have a better way of life. Stop the prejudice. My school segregated when I was in the 5th grade. When I was in the 5th grade, that's when I went to a black and white school. From 1st grade to the 5th grade, Miss Loretta went to an all-black school. 5th grade, we had to segregate it. And I seen in Alabama, what that man named, Governor, what's his name is? That white man was so prejudiced that he got shot. He in a wheelchair. I think he's still living. Because my mama and them was fighting to segregate the school. They want the black and the white kids to go to school together. Weird, you know. So in 5th grade, I went to Pasco Elementary. That's where I met Martha Briscoe. We didn't see color, but her brother did. This is the land, okay, people better learn. They can play segregation still here. Mm-hmm. You are not talking about George. Well, yeah, George Wallace. That's him. He didn't want this school to segregate. Alabama. He didn't want the school to segregate. They had to shoot his ass to wake his ass up. I mean, this ain't allegedly because they did shoot him. He didn't want it. He fought against it, but he ain't like that no more. That's what he say. I think he died. An enemy wants you to have the only way to sabotage you today to stay near you. That's right. Your enemy ain't no fucking stranger. Your enemy, Nola, these was his enemies. They smiled in his face, and all along to take his place. And we know damn well when they show up to that damn funeral, he ain't neither one of them, nobody did not show up to the funeral, y'all. They did not show up to the funeral. I just want all black school, but my daughter in all race school, she had friends for all nationalities. I went to a mixed school from 5th grade to high school. For my first 5 years, Miss Loretta went to an all-black school. Then school segregated when I got in 5th grade. And that's how I met Martha Briscoe. And her brother called me an N. Tell this N to stop calling the house. She used to call me, I used to call her. But, you know, I had got used to it now. You know, people calling you N's in Dade City, Pasco County. It was just like that, you know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Black people ain't trying to do too much about it. Dade City always been a weak town. Mm-hmm. Good morning, baby. How you doing, Ocean Way? Dade City always been a weak town to me. You know, it just been a weak-ass town. But, you know, it ain't the town. It's the people that live in the town. Both of my kids attend private school each day and still in Jesus. We're all true in this world. I know that's right. But school have changed. When I went to school, we had people that come around and tell us about the Bible. They don't do no more. They took all that out of school. We went to a mixed high school, and it was half black and half white, and we all got along. I'm sure some of his parents We had processed them. I can imagine how Noah parents feel when here it is. They say we loved it. No, all last week how much they loved him, but the thing is not to see them at the funeral. That was effed up. I mean, what reason? Oh, we were in fear for our line. That's why we didn't go to the funeral. We were still in fear. No, it was not. Was it that? Y'all was in fear of your life? Come on now. Y'all know y'all control the black people in Mississippi. Y'all knew when no black people was going to put their hands on you. Because y'all knew that Tyler Perry sponsored that whole damn funeral. Y'all knew y'all was safe. Because the Tyler made sure wasn't no shit. And no police is Mississippi. Do you think they were going to let those black people get out of hand? Did you really think they was going to let the black people get out of hand? No. They was not finna let the black people get out of hand. And the black people when they got out of hand. See, y'all be trying to think the worst of us. Because what made one or two of us do, we is not like that. One thing I can say about us, we are some respectful goddamn people. And we know how to entertain white people when they come across us. Why would I disrespect them? They probably not like a lot of people. But like I say, Katie told the truth. I know Katie told the truth. If Katie did something to Nola, I don't think she did. I believe little Nolan got back on that boat. Why was that boat was down there back to sink, y'all? That's what you got to ask yourself. Let's be logical. Let's not be stupid. Let's not try to put this shit on that white girl. Because you know, they always said it'd be a white woman. Always be a white woman. And it don't be no damn white woman. Never. Never, never, never. They trying to put it on Katie because they don't watch too much damn TV. Katie probably, she said Nola said he going, Nola was on that boat, but Nola didn't stay on the boat. When they was out there about to drown, they thought they was going, they fought so bad on that boat till they damn near drowned that fucker. And that's what you got to realize. They damn near drowned that boat. That's how bad they fought each other. Woo, you know, Nola was fighting for his life. Nola was fighting for his life, but she ain't got no choice but to tell the truth. All of them ain't got no truth but to tell the truth. But we know when they didn't show up for the funeral, we know they was truly guilty. Now, this is what I'm saying. It could be allegedly, but I believe everything happened on the boat. I believe Nola did go back. I believe all this shit is made up. But he stayed out there with a girl. It don't even make no sense. They always trying to put it on the girl. Nola is a very handsome young man. And Nola wouldn't have stayed on no damn island and just leave his phone. See, but God is in the making. God is in this. Because God, that phone, the truth gonna come out. Y'all might as well tell the shit right now. The truth gonna come out, but you got these fancy-ass lawyers that your mama don't pay thousands, hundreds of $1,000s to try to get y'all off. Which y'all probably will get off. Y'all probably will. Because you know something? When you come to cities like Mississippi, places like that, money talk bullshit won't. And whatever happened, it ain't gonna be no fair trial. David Chappelle made that. David Chappelle made that Katie skit. They unaligned with him, and I believe Judge Ashton know about it, and that's why they're moving like this. Did anybody say Katie? Katie wasn't at no damn funeral. Katie went home. Oh, he wants to say Katie say That darky talked to her and she left Katie, and that boy didn't hook up like that. Because if he was spending any time with Katie, he would have had his phone. Nolan got back on that boat. And all this could be allegedly. You can say shit. You can say this. You can say that. She said she just briefly met him. Briefly, like, hey, Loretta, hey, how you doing? Just like I briefly. Hey, how you doing? My name, okay, all right, nice to meet you. Maybe some other time, but I'm finna go. Okay, well, I'm finna go get back on the boat with my friend. And they was already jealous. Everything happened to Nolan. Y'all better think and put your thinking caps on. When they called in, they fought so bad till they damn near drowned their boat. That because this black boy was fighting for his damn life, like my brother Gooby Goo was. This black boy right here, he was fighting for his fucking life. So miss me with all that bullshit. That boy fought so hard till that damn boat damn near drowned. Nolan fought for his life. He did. But he was out winning. It's too many of them. Too many of them, and they dumped this fucking body. I'm telling you, they dumped this body. That's why they didn't find that body till Monday. Because that body had to float from where they was, and it took it 2 days to float out there to get back there. He was shoved off his own fucking boat. They did that. They did that. And now they covering this shit up. They think they're smart. They kept this phone because they had to erase shit. They had to erase shit, and they say, oh, we just gonna say, wait a minute. Mommy, calm down. Calm the fuck down. It's just an end. I know. We're gonna have this. You guys ain't going no fucking where. Because little no shouldn't have been doing that to you guys. Yeah, mama, he just got all kind of control. He just got all out of the way, mama. I didn't know who I was doing with no more, mommy. I didn't want to do that, mom. Oh, come down, baby. Come down. It's gonna be okay. Okay? Now, where's his phone? Let's erase everything off the damn phone. Oh, okay, mommy. Let's tell him that he met that girl out there in that damn water and he didn't want to come by. Oh, this is a good damn story. Good damn story, but wait a minute. The boat was down there back to sink. All of a sudden, that boat was fine going there. Then all of a sudden, something. Listen. Don't be naive, y'all. Why was this boat back to sink? Because they were fucking fighting. And they did thought all along was finna drown. They did. Because Noah was not playing. He fought for his life. And I guarantee you, when that autopsy come back, they're going to say he fought for his life. He fought. That's the only reason that boat was back to drown. Then they canceled it. Remember they canceled it? Because the boat got right. They knew they was going to live. But when that boat was back to drown from all that damn tussling on there, fighting on there, then they canceled it all of a sudden because they knew they was going to live. That's why they canceled that boat. Other than that, they didn't give a damn. The mama had to track down the phone, location of her dad, and had to go in his car and get it exactly. And he had to play it cool to get his child car key. Just like Carmela Anthony case, the truth will be revealed. They lynching black men. They still lynching black men in every way. And I wish Nolan daddy could have talked to him. Son, you cannot trust people. My mama used to call him the blue-eyed devil. She said, God forgive me. I said, Mama, who is the blue-eyed devil? They the blue-eyed devil. Forgive me, God. Y'all don't heard him been called that before. Don't act like this first time, but yeah. Nolan, he didn't deserve that. Because you can tell his mama mixed. It's a lot of reasons why they cheesed in Nolan's face and hated him. His daddy was a black man, married to like a Vietnam, but she mixed with black too. See, people don't know. People will smile, and this is the same thing. People, your enemy always be closer to you. Your enemy is not a fucking stranger. Your enemy is not Miss Loretta. Your enemy is right next to you. Your enemy always be close to you. Your enemy, you be thinking your best friend. You feel comfortable with your enemy. You do. And this is what happened to Nolan Wells. He felt very comfortable with these kids. Hanging out with them, just like he did the black kids. But he didn't hang out with the black kids like that. But who was at the funeral? The black kids. Who was walking with his casket? The black kids. There ain't no white kids who walking with Nolan Wells funeral with that casket. No. It was the black kids. What was the white kids? We don't know. We don't know, y'all. We got a picture. We don't know where the little white kids was. Let me play some of these videos. We don't know where they was. Why they didn't come? We don't know. Because some guilty conscience telling themselves. All the time, guilty conscience always telling themselves. I mean, that's a lie. Guilty conscience always telling themselves. Wait a minute. Oh, shit. Let me start from the beginning. I guess it'll go back. Volume in this phone is wearing out. This the man said that Nolan had drugs in him. I don't know if that's kind of hard to hear. He said that he believed Nolan Wells had drugs in him. Now, this is what he's saying. But it's kind of hard to hear. This phone's so raggedy. I gotta get another phone. It's kind of hard to hear on this phone. It's so raggedy. But yeah, that's what he was saying. The way how Nolan was looking and how they were saying from the last autopsies, he can tell that Nolan had don't use some substance now. I don't know how the hell he can tell all of this. But like I say, everything is coming out. Everything trying to turn against Nolan because they really trying to cover up. They want to say he's on drugs. They want to say he all of this. Now she better preach the real talk. I bet millions of them. That's why I play Monopoly. They will say anything. That's right, Ocean. I was just saying that. So what happened to him? They don't know what the fuck happened to him. I believe they beat his ass and kicked his ass off that damn boat. I believe what Katie say. Katie say her and Nolan talked briefly. I mean, it wasn't nothing like they was going to hook up together. They was going to call each other. And Nolan say that he was going back on the boat with his friends. And when they didn't show up to his funeral, that made me really go, that really made Miss Loretta go left. How dare you not show up at his funeral? Y'all, they didn't show up at his funeral. They ain't carrying that casket. All these are black kids. Wait a minute. All of these are black kids that carry, damn. Yeah, these are black kids that carry his funeral. I think I got a video of it too. Let me see. These ain't number black kids carrying the funeral. Carrying his casket. The white kids didn't show up. And everybody was saying, where was them? Where was they? They didn't even show up for his funeral. So it is what it is. Nola parents, hopefully they have learned a valuable lesson from this. Everybody who cheats in your face, you cannot trust them. And you can't. I got it from 1 second. It's like a 1 second video. You see all the black guys? Where the white guys? Y'all seen that? All black guys. Going in the funeral. All white. All black. Black guys weren't there. And Nola had a lot of black friends. It ain't like he had all white friends. But the black people was there. And the white people wasn't. And that's why, if y'all ain't do nothing to him, why y'all ain't show y'all black asses? If y'all white asses. If y'all did not harm Nolan, like y'all call him little no, why was y'all not there for his funeral? Why was y'all not there? And then his body was found there. And they were saying, in so many words, you have to be a special person to go to this island. You can't be this skin right here. You can't be that skin. So if somebody take you to this island right here, it look like a bunch of shit. I done been in better places all up there in Hudson, Florida. Look like a bunch of shit there. I wouldn't want to be nowhere there. Like, you got to be special to go to that island, unless, you just ain't welcome there. That's what they saying. They didn't come because they guilty. What else could you say? People gonna think that. They're gonna think that anyway. Let me go from the back. She didn't deserve to die. If they natural, they do it. Time with us, and they do, and we need to stop this evenness. The real talk, the sad part, if they had happened before social media, they wouldn't got away with this. I hope they ain't got away with nothing now, but we never know. That's Mississippi. I hope everyone has learned from this. Nolan Wells, I am hurting like him. Nancy Gray went off last night about Nolan. Go check her. Yeah, I did. I was over there. I watched Nancy Gray. That's my girl. I've been watching Nancy Grace since those damn twins, since she was pregnant with those damn twins. And they grown now. That's how long I've been watching Nancy Grace. When she got pregnant with those damn twins. It's Mississippi we do. And no, and Nancy Grace said she wasn't going to even talk about it. But if you see Nancy Grace talk about it, she know it's a lot of covering up shit. Because first she wasn't going to even talk about it. She wasn't going to even speak on it. But she don't came out now when Nancy Grace get her ass on something. Oh, baby. They didn't come out because they guilty. Nolan seemed to have a white group of friends and a black group of friends. And however, in the picture, the two groups mostly were separate. It sounded like it was because some of his friends said that they didn't understand why Nolan hanged with those guys, the white guys, because the white guys, most of them did substance. They was on drugs. See, that's what I'm saying. You have to find out who your kids fellowship. You know, when your kids, you can't stop them. But one thing you can do is give them a warning. Say, hey, baby, you don't need to be hanging out with people who do drugs. You don't. Because you will eventually do drugs if you hang with people who do drugs. Because they're going to talk you into it. Leave bitches like that alone. I mean, go. Don't go to their parties. If they try to offer you drugs, don't go to their party. Yeah, Nancy Grace been on my real friends look just like me. I know that's right. The second time I saw Nancy and Cogra, she was shopping. Nancy, she the only celebrity I seen twice. Okay. You know, Nancy Grace is real down to earth. Like I said, when she was pregnant with those twins, I used to watch her. That boy and the girl. Then she had the first time I met Nancy was in McDonald's with her husband. Twins and her husband was so nice, and I walked up to them. I ain't never met her. Me and my mama used to watch Nancy Grace. Nancy Grace always been my girl. I started watching Nancy Grace when I was real young. I met Nancy Grace twice. They would get away with them. I have a son. This is home for me. Yes, it does. It should hit home for everybody. Nolan seemed to have had a white group of friends, and yeah, he did. They didn't even come because they guilty. Hell yeah. Yeah, Nancy Grace, that's Nancy Grace, Don Limo, all of them on it. I hope, I mean, everybody should be on it because, excuse me, like I say, they got to wait probably a couple more weeks before that autopsy come back. Because they sent it to the big man in the world. He's the most famous in the world. And it take him like weeks to come back, you know, because he just don't, he take his time. Whatever happened to Nolan, maybe there would be no confess by then. Okay, Loretta, flying to Vegas this weekend, still have some packing to do. Oh, girl. Sound like you finna have a good time. Have a safe trip. Yeah, girl, have a safe trip, girl. Good morning, beautiful. Hey, how you doing? Global Goddess, how you doing? Y'all, this how I was raised at the time, almost. Snoop by God. But yeah, like I say, they ain't come to no funeral. Because that's they goddamn gangster ass countries. That's why they ain't come to no damn funeral, y'all. They're not coming to a funeral. They can't stand to look at Nolan mama. You know, these people had to go hunt down the keys. They had to hunt down the phone. And the reason why they didn't throw the phone over, why would they throw the phone over when Nolan went over the damn boat? He went over the boat, and they know why. And they had to get rid of all that evidence off their phone. Believe me, they called mama first, the judge. What shall we do? A judge know how to get rid of evidence. A judge know how to do stuff. That's why they judges. They know the good and the bad and the dirty. That's why they judges. And when they go to school, they teach them how about the bad, the up. They know how to get rid of evidence, baby. They know how. She said, no, don't throw that phone. We got to come bring that phone. Then I'm going to give it back to y'all. They had to erase all that shit. Text message was erased. Snapshot was gone. And then when the mama was getting the location, she kept saying the location was on land because his phone was on land. Because they was on land. It wasn't showing that his phone was out there on water because his phone didn't go across that boat with him. If you can't put two and two together, why they having such a heavy tussle on that damn boat? What the fuck going on when they damn near fought so hard till they damn near drowned, they didn't care. They was calling everybody. And believe me, they called mama first. And mama probably said, cancel that shit. I got somebody who on their way to fix that shit for y'all now. Cancel. Why all of a sudden somebody about to drown, then all of a sudden it get canceled? You better think about that shit. You better think about that shit. They down there finna drown and all of a sudden it get canceled. It's pretty sad when you live in a world where we have to tell our children who to be friends with. I know, but you got to tell them that. Yes, I love Nancy Grace and I watch her on video. Okay. They never thought his mama would track his location. They underestimated her. Yes, they did. Yeah, they figured she didn't know how to do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? When people feel that you ain't, not technology savvy, like somebody like me, I'm not technology savvy. The judge spoke out first in a statement out of guilt to cover her butt. Exactly. She told these kids what to do. But one arm gonna break. One arm gonna break. I guarantee they already breaking. Knowing that, people when they be on, let me tell you something about substance. Because y'all know Miss Loretta used to be on substance her damn self. You do crazy shit. I used to antagonize my boyfriend so bad, and I feel so sorry. I'm glad I changed my life. This poor man ain't did a goddamn thing. But when that man say you doing all kind of stupid shit to people, fussing at people, want to fight people, because you be out of control, you do, because you be on you be under control. I mean, that was just I don't know what they on now. But the shit that I was on, well, I'm telling you. You feel like a whole new person. You don't care. You don't have no conscience. And that's what drugs do. Please stay no to drugs. And like I said, these kids was drinking early that morning. So you can tell they probably was doing some substance. That's why that report saying that all of them was on substance. And that could have been a reason why Noah did hang with them, because they did substance together. All this allegedly. But whatever he did, he still didn't deserve to die. He didn't deserve to die. And he said he know for a fact that Nola was doing substance because how the body looked it and causes, I mean, this is what that guy said. I just showed y'all that. Go watch Nancy Grace. That's where I get that from. He on there. And he said that Nola was on some type of substance. They all was, probably. Because we did see Nola with a drink. With his shades on. Hot out there. And sometimes people hang with people. Now, like I was out there when Miss Loretta was out there getting high, I hanged with two different group of people. Because my friends who didn't get high, they used to wonder why I always hung with these damn people. They would come over there to my girlfriend's house, my other girlfriend's house, and pick me up. She said, you finna leave Loretta? I said, yeah, I'm finna go with them. She said, you coming back? I said, yeah, girl, I'll be back. You do. And people don't understand it. But when people use substance, they do hang with sometimes two different people. One people who don't use it, but I ain't never, disrespect her, but I let her know what I was doing. And she said, I kind of figured that. She said, I knew that. But she said, I still love you all the same. But you do. And that's no lie. And I'm not saying that Nola was using. But when kids are young, And they won't hang if they use it. That could have been the reason why he hung with the oldest guys, the other guys, the white guys, because maybe they was into the same thing. I'm just being fair about this bullshit. But still, whatever Nolan was on, he didn't deserve to die. If they want to put drugs involved in it, because he already has. The type, cause I could tell. He's such a pro. He said he could tell how the body was looking and all this shit. When Nola was laying on the beach like that, face down, he could tell that Nola, he was on substance. Because the reason why his body didn't swell up like that, because the substance was inside of his system and all kind of shit. Man, it's a lot. So what happened to Nola? We don't know. We don't know, just to be honest. But I believe his ass got shoved off that damn boat. I believe it was a scuffle. Now, I can just say what I believe. And I'll let Miss Loretta say what it's allegedly. But it just hurt me to my soul. Hurt me to my soul. Why this baby? Nobody of them showed up to that funeral. And I believe that baby fought so hard for his life till that boat down there drowned. You know, it's just strange how they canceled the trip and say they was all right. They didn't need nobody because they finally got. They was struggling. They was fighting. They was fighting. And I just believed in my heart. Nola went over. I don't believe Nola didn't go in no woods because that damn beach so big. If Nola would have drowned right down that beach, somebody would have seen it. All the way people didn't see it because Nolan was on that boat back with his friends and they scuffled. I don't know if it was a freak accident, but something happened on that boat going back home. Y'all can miss me with this bullshit. Y'all can say this. Y'all can say that. But on their way back home, something happened to Nola. Because if Nola would have drowned out there, hundreds of people there, even if he would have went down to the corner, they would have seen him fighting for his life. Nola didn't drown there. Nola got in that scuffle in the middle of the goddamn ocean on the way back. That's where it took 2 days for his body to float back. All this shit was suspicious from day one when they called his mama. 11 something at night. Have you seen No? You know damn well No came back with y'all during the daytime. Because just like that girl say, they briefly had a conversation. They weren't planning on getting together. So why in the hell he would hang out there? Why, y'all? Because that didn't happen. I promise y'all that didn't happen. They, all of a sudden, when they was fighting with Nola, then he fought so hard till he down there drowned that boat. They were scared for their life. Please come, we drowned. Why would they say that? Then all of a sudden, a phone call come in again and say, never mind, we fine. Put your thinking caps on. There was a scuffle on that goddamn boat. There was a scuffle, and Nola down there drowned that boat because he was fighting for his goddamn life. That's why he had stuff on him. That's why it looked like he was burnt, because this from the head fisters beating his ass. And that's why they had him turned over, because they didn't want nobody to see what that boy had been through. Their mouth is not added up and something in the buttermilk ain't clean. You damn right. Because Nola would have drowned out there, baby. Somebody would have been trying to save Nola. It was a lot of people. Look at this island. That's it right there. Ain't nobody going to get away from you without you not seeing nothing. Ain't nobody. Like all they use to essay up today. They need to. The math is not adding up. They wait until he get back on the boat with all that water. Exactly. And Nola went the fuck over. But you know, son, it was a fight to death before he went over. They fought so hard to Nola down there drowned the boat. The boat almost went over. Down like almost getting it out. The boat down there went over, y'all. Come on now. Hurry, help us, help us. Why they was panicking? Because they were fighting. They was fighting. Just got through fighting Nola and the boat down there tore up. But you know, the other one calling the judge. Because they had their phones. Put that fucking phone down. Cancel that shit right now. Cancel that shit right now. Somebody is on this way to get y'all. You better cover this shit up. Because you're going to spend the rest of your fucking life in prison. I'm not going to have my babies going to prison over here. I'm not going to do that. Thank y'all for the blessing. I'm not going to have my babies going to prison for him. Now, get off the fucking phone. Now. Cancel it right now. You better cancel that shit. Oh, God, if I didn't love your daddy, I wouldn't be doing this shit. If I didn't love your fucking daddy, I wouldn't be doing this motherfucking shit. Oh, God, I'm about to lose my whole damn career. Over here. I hope you get some fucking money saved. God damn. Polar Nola down there drowned their boat, y'all. Thank y'all so much. They called the judge and she told them to cancel. Hell yeah, she told them to cancel that shit. Fuck you little stupid fuckers doing. No, it's gone. It ain't a damn thing we can do about it. Ain't a damn thing. But I'm not gonna let you fucking dumbasses go to prison for it. No, they ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere. We all know they ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere. You hear me? They ain't going nowhere. Thank you, Tara. Helping say now and Mac and Nola, the drugs should be fine. Ass ain't gonna be fine. That's the way they work. They work together. That's Mississippi, baby. Mississippi and Florida. Florida ain't too much damn different. But I think they little white children would have showed up at the funeral. Now I ain't gonna put Florida in that one. They would have showed up at that funeral. Mama would have had to get mad. They would have showed up for the funeral, but they was prohibited not to go to that funeral. You better not show up at that fucking funeral. What should they do? Oh, tell them don't show up. Don't show up at the fucking funeral. Don't go. We'll send some fucking flowers, okay? We're gonna send some fucking flowers, and we just gonna say it was too fucking dangerous that we wasn't gonna risk y'all fucking life. We gonna put it like, but you already done took somebody's life. Okay, everything is allegedly okay. Nola got on that same goddamn boat he came on. They had a scuffle. Boat down there drowned. You better believe that shit, what I'm telling y'all. That boy fought so hard for his motherfucking life till that boat down there drowned. And the only thing to do a boat like that is a lot of scuffle, a lot of fighting. Then all of a sudden things got all right. And that boat was gone for hours. Who was cleaning this boat up? Because that's what the fuck they was doing. But the real police officers in Mississippi ain't even think, let's get this boat right away, a search warrant for this boat and put it on hold because they knew what happened to it. They took order from the judge. You make sure you cover this shit up. Why the boat didn't go? Why as soon as the boat got back in town, because they thinking Nola left on the island. See, that's the best story to tell in the world. To tell that little black boy was left back down the island, get him a chance to clean that fucking boat. Get him a chance to clean that boat, y'all. That give them a chance to clean the boat, do what they need to do, wipe down all the details. Go spray some stuff on that boat of Benjamin Crump. And I bet you y'all gonna find Nolan blood all on that goddamn boat. Yeah, I don't care how much bleach they cleaned it up with. That stuff will still show, but they probably don't got some powerful shit to move that shit. You know, because that's a judge. You fucking with judges who know how to hide shit real good. But people ain't never thought about all the evidence is on the damn boat. See, ain't nobody thought about that shit. Everybody thinking that this boy got deal with over there on that damn island. That's bullshit. Nolan didn't get deal with on the island. Whatever happened to Nolan, it happened on the fucking boat. And nobody, y'all let that goddamn boat get away. Y'all let all the evidence get away. Because y'all bumped that damn dumbass story. When God tried to tell you something, when they slipped and called and say the boat is down there drowning because they was scuffling. They was fighting, y'all. They was fighting on that boat. It's no excuse. They were fighting. And little Nola was fighting for his damn life. He damn sure was. He was fighting for his life. His DNA was all on that damn boat. It's probably not now. It's probably not there anymore. I guarantee it's not there anymore. But he fought. He fought a good fight. And they know this. I believe you, Auntie. Because it's impossible for Nola to drown around all those people on that island. Some of those people didn't even go home. Whatever happened to Nola when they was headed back home? That explained why his phone was there. Because ain't no way Nolan would let somebody leave him on the damn island and didn't get his phone. Even Nancy Grace say that. She said they got these things now. They call them something where they put your cell phone in and you walk around on the beach all day long with it. And a lot of them have waterproof phones too, you know, who can handle water. Those iPhones, the new ones. They can go in water. You can swim in them, everything. Ain't nothing going to happen to them. But they got, I think she said they call them pallets or something. Where you put your phone in there, you can walk around, you can fish, and you still have your phone, and it protect your phone from water. I know they got shit like that. So why make up an excuse like that? See, all the focus, everybody thinking that Nola got left on the island, died on the island, but Nola in his last life on that fucking boat. And nobody thought to say, let's complicate the boat. Nobody took that boat. That boat don't got a chance to clean up, get rid of all the evidence. Because they made everybody focus on the little white girl who innocent and the damn boat and the damn island. Nola didn't lose his life on that island. He lost his life in the fucking going back home. I don't believe he lost his life. I don't believe he never made it back there. When that boat down there, why all of a sudden they both had a malfunction? You didn't think that maybe they was fighting on the boat? What happened? Yeah, boats are known to have malfunction on. But this particular boat, it because somebody was fighting their ass off on that boat. Somebody was trying to save his life. He was trying to save his life. Whatever he said to y'all, y'all went backwards and forward, and all of y'all did him in. All of y'all guilty. That's why he wasn't at that funeral. Because at least one of y'all would have been at the funeral. At least two of y'all would have been at the funeral. Your mama, your daddy, somebody would have came to know the funeral. But y'all cannot stand to face these people. And I bet you every last one of y'all don't lawyer up. I guarantee y'all, every last one of them don't fucking lawyer up. Nowhere else seen them fight because they was in the damn water. But sometimes somebody seen something. When you offering people $100,000, it could have been an innocent one on the boat that didn't put his hands on Nola. He probably was once trying to stop him. If he ain't got no damn money, he gonna sing like a canary. Somebody gonna sing. And what Reverend Short said, I get it to you in 48 hours. Well, I guess somebody better give him 200,000. Because he's going to be singing like a canary. Don't you know that white girl would have been on sale, son? $100,000? I mean, maybe she's a millionaire. I don't know. But I believe her. I just believe she's not lying. I believe she's not lying. I believe they just had a brief altercation. Hey, how you doing? And bye. Because why they said, oh, he left with a girl. All of them had the same story. You notice? You notice? All of them had the same fucking story. Oh, he met some girl. What? What? Why all y'all story is so perfect? That's what I'm saying. See, that's what kind of shit you have to look at, y'all. Why all these people's stories so perfect? He met some girl. Every last one of them. Oh, he met some girl. Ain't nobody say, yeah, he did meet a girl, but I don't think he, because when I left, you know, Nola and the girl, she had told him that she went her way, Nola went her way. I don't think they encountered like that. But all of them got that lie together and say he met some girl, but Nolan came off the damn boat in the middle of the motherfucking ocean. Y'all best to believe that. He ain't meet no damn girl. His ass came off that boat in the middle of the damn ocean, y'all. No, it's gone. The boat wasn't inspected with all. Exactly. After the boat finna drown and everything, the boat got away. All the evidence was on the boat. They did that. See, these are smart bitches. See, they had everybody attention on the damn land. Which they know Nolan didn't die on that land. They know they had a fight on the fucking way back. They had a fight. They had a scuffle till that boat down there drowned. Put two and two together. Everybody focused on the land. Everybody focused on the land when the motherfucking boat don't got away, don't got cleaned up and every goddamn thing else. Because everybody was focused on the goddamn land. Hey, Queen and Cuts and Chat, working, listen, can't speak in the bed. All right, darling, make that dough for sure. That's what I'm saying. And the boat got away. He didn't die on land. He died in the middle of the damn sea when they kicked his black ass off. Can't you tell what happened? And then the boat got away. The boat got away. When it down there was down there, why you didn't go search that boat? When they saying that boat almost, they was drowning because they were fighting. They was fighting, y'all. Oh, we about to drown him because y'all got through fucking tussing fighting him. Then that judge told y'all to call that shit off. I'm sending somebody for you, damn. I'm sending somebody. Call it off. God damn, you're going to fuck up everything. And they did. They say all of a sudden they got all right. Little Noah out there in the fucking water. They don't give a damn. That's why they couldn't go to the funeral. They couldn't face the family. They couldn't face the dad. They couldn't stand to look at y'all because they know what the fuck they did to y'all child. Y'all child went over. Ain't no goddamn land. Ain't nobody seen no on that damn land. Katie ain't got shit to do with it. Katie had a brief conversation with him. She said that he going back on that boat with his friends. They got rid of him in the middle of that motherfucking ocean. They thought they made up a lie that he talked to a girl. Why is so fissionated that he talked to a girl? He wanted to stay with a girl. Yeah, their conscience bothered them. Bothered the hell out of them. And when you don't show up to people's funerals, you guilty. Because if I'm not guilty, I don't give a damn. They can beat me up. They can jump on me. I'm going to his funeral. Mama, you're not going to stop me because I did not do nothing to Nolan. I didn't attack Nolan. I didn't hurt Nolan. Mama going to the funeral. But this shows y'all did something. And see, people been spending time with this damn land when Nolan didn't die on this land. He died in the middle of that motherfucking sea. He died in the sea, y'all. He died right out there in Big Blue. Because they know they knocked his ass off that boat. That's why it took him 2 days. 2 days to float to land. They know it was going to take 2 days for him. They know where they was when they got rid of his black ass. Come on, y'all. This is exactly what happened. Nola didn't die on this land. He floated to the land. He floated his ass to the land. After they scuffle, he went over. All of them got the same lie. Oh, he seen a girl. Before mama could even ice about him. Oh, he seen a girl. Now it's kind of strange when everybody come up with the same story. Like it almost planned. And they told everybody to stay normal. They knew Nola Keys was still at the house. Just act normal. Just act normal. Because number one, if Nola had stayed with that girl, and it was 11 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Hey, Miss Wells, we've been back a couple hours. It's about 7, 8 o'clock now. Nola Keys still over here. He stayed with a girl on the boat. And, you know, he stayed out there on land with a girl. If this was true, but it's not true. And his keys are still here, Miss Wells. I'm getting kind of worried about my friend. That man had to go find his son keys. How dumb could y'all get? He had to go find his keys, y'all. He had to go find Nolan Keys. Because he would have never got them. He would have never got his keys. Yes, they should have ice-skated if he had his phone when they talked. So there would be no doubt. Or he went back on the boat. She said they talked briefly. And Noah said he was just going. They didn't even hold a 5 or 10 minutes conversation with their lying ass. And Noah said, okay, I'm going to get back on the boat to catch my friends back home. That's what she said he said. And I believe her. Bleach doesn't erase blood's evidence. If they put their special light on it, investigators can tell if blood was there. Learn about from forensic file. Okay. One thing I'll say about Donald Trump, I mean not Donald Trump, but Benjamin Crump, he gonna be on it. Thank you, Miss Loretta, for the free membership. I really do appreciate you. You are welcome, darling. You are welcome. But the thing is, this boy didn't down that land, and that was the focus. So they can clean up that boat, get rid of a lot of evidence. But like I say, they got some good shit. If that boat was clean with bleach and Nola blood is on that boat, see, that's what they need to look at. Don't be surprised if the boat catches fire. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Don't be surprised if the boat already been diminished, destroyed, and they can't find it. Because ain't nobody put a hole on that boat. Ain't nobody tagged that boat. Ain't nobody went and got a court order and say, don't move this boat. That boat probably gone, y'all. That boat probably ain't nowhere in sight. Because they don't have 2 weeks to get rid of that fucking boat. Because nobody was thinking that little Noah's last life was on that damn boat. Because they think that it was on this land. No, it wasn't. Everything happened. That boat down there drowned. That wasn't nothing but the power of God. I believe that boat will catch a fire before they find blood. That's what I said. Evidence will be kept. Girl, that boat probably already gone. I bet you they can't find that boat right now. I put some money on it. They cannot find that boat right now. It's amazing how authorities don't think size to votes for evidence. Seize votes for evidence. They don't. And Lenore, these scrubber. I mean, that should have been a sign. That should have put. When I was laying in the bed thinking, I said, son just came to me and said, Loretta, that boy didn't down land. Nobody was not placed on there. Son told me, say, Noah, I want you to tell the people Noah died in the middle of the that damn ocean sea right there. And I said, it kind of makes sense because they were fighting and the boat down there sank it because they were fighting so fucking hard. And they called it in, and this what make it so fucked up. The judge made them cancel that shit because they finna blow their cover because they know they had got rid of Little Noah. Telling y'all, that boat had plenty of time to get cleaned up. If the boat has been destroy the evidence in itself, indicate there was an intentional effort to get rid of the evidence. I wouldn't be shocked that boat ain't nowhere around. Or either they don't clean that boat so thoroughly to it's a goddamn shame. Because nobody sees that boat. That should have been the first thing they see. Because everybody bought their story. Everybody bought their story that he left with some girl on the island. I mean, really. And he just left his damn phone. Really. Y'all know that. Y'all know that didn't happen. Come on now. We all know that didn't happen. We know. But we gonna hear about that boat. When you watch and see. We gonna hear about the boat they can't find the boat. Or somebody need to seize the boat. Because y'all will find the last signing of Nola on that damn boat. They probably don't clean it so goddamn good. They ready to sit that bitch on fire now. That's what I'm saying. They probably gonna burn it. They're not trying to let these little children go to jail. And it could have been a freak accident. It could have been a freak accident. That's why they got lawyers. Because they got lawyers. The reason why you said it, because they didn't show up to that funeral. They got lawyers. And they got some paid ass lawyers too. They probably got the same man who got George Zimmerman up. Yeah. You know, he good. I guarantee you they probably got him. Unless he don't retire. You know, George Zimmerman was guilty as hell for killing Trayvon Martin, but he got off. And I think these guys gonna get off too. But they gonna tell they was scuffling, they gonna tell they was fighting, and they gonna try to put it on the freak accident. But we know he came back with y'all. We know he did not stay out there. We know y'all knocked his ass off in the middle of that blue water right there. All that blue water right there. He was knocked off that goddamn boat. Had to swim back to shore. It is what it is, y'all. And this is all allegedly, but I believe this is what happened. This is what happened. I think when the boat was about to drown, they was fighting. They was fighting. They was fighting. I don't care who was on what, who was on this, who was on that. It is what it is. Children gonna experiment with stuff. If they don't do it here, sometimes you do it in college. You don't want them to get 30, 40 years old and experiment that shit. You know, there's, pray to God that none of y'all experimenting, but sometimes life do happen, peer pressure and stuff like that. But hanging with famous people, like Auntie Loretta did, football players and all kind of shit like that. You know, people want to be groupies and they want to run behind these famous people, but famous people do a lot of drugs. And so I would encourage your children to be around a lot of famous athlete people. I would. And just to have a strong mind. Because everybody who get on drugs cannot get off of drugs. Some people be addicted for the rest of their goddamn life. Just like a person who take a first drink of alcohol. Sometimes they be addicted for the rest of their life. You got some people just be addicted. Someone might crack if they have a conclusion that devil consent only a handful of God-fearing. I know that's right, baby. The judge was cleaning the boat at 2 a.m. in the morning, allegedly. I went down it. Because the evidence, see, the thing was about the girl, she was used for a guinea pig. That baby was used for a guinea pig. This girl right here. Katie was used for a guinea pig. Y'all know y'all use Katie for a guinea pig. Katie said, he said that he was going on the boat with his friends. I don't think she had no reason to lie. Why would he want to stay there when he ain't got his fucking phone? I mean, that's what y'all should have. I mean, see, some people think that black people just that damn slow. Miss Loretta now. That boy died in the middle of that damn lake. He ain't down. He float. He float back to land. Okay. Let's tell the truth. He was on the boat. He got on the boat. He ain't sat there. He wasn't running around. No, because if he went around, he would be safe. He ain't catch nobody else bite. No, he did. He caught y'all bite. And I guarantee you, all of them got lawyers that their mamas and daddies don't pay like $100,000 for already. I bet you, and they said that last week, every last one of them don't lawyer up. Because they got the money. And they told them don't go to the funeral. Because you know why? Because they getting ready to come out with a statement. They getting ready to come out with a statement. They going to come out with their statement before that autopsy get back. They going to go ahead on and tell American people what happened to Nolan. And I guarantee you what happened to him, it happened out there in the middle of that damn, that damn lake right there. Whatever that is, beach, whatever that shit is. It happened right there. They all guilty. Katie said so too. They tried to use Katie as a guinea pig. Why all of them had the same story? He left with some girl. That boy ain't left with no girl. They had a brief conversation. He ain't leave with nobody. He left with you on the boat. They delete the stuff off the phone and record videos getting back in the boat on the way home. Exactly. And that's why they needed his phone. George Zimmer's life is in wrong. And he lives in the streets on drugs and real bad. What you say? Not George Zimmer. They're all guilty. Yes, a scapegoat and trying to push them to blame on her. Exactly. He need a phone to put his number in, and they don't use a pen and paper no more. They don't. They been stopped doing that. Those folks in Mississippi stick together and they won't turn on each other. Hell no. Hell no. And they ain't gonna. They known for that. They known to cover up crime. Mike Crockett, they have consequences, or the devil have consequences. The judge, yeah. You know, judge just as damn guilty too, y'all. Let me get on off of here, but yeah, like I say, hopefully I'm gonna try to come back out here a little later. I'm gonna try. Hopefully, you know, like I say, they can. Little no, we know little no ain't down no land. Little no got he went back with them. They was scuffling. Y'all just need to tell the truth, and I think they gonna have a breaking news. They could have breaking news gonna come out, maybe. You know, they probably gonna have breaking news, or you know, something like that. I don't know. But they up to something. If they ain't show up to that damn funeral, they getting ready for a conference. They getting ready for a conference call. And, you know, with their lawyers. All of them lawyer up like a bitch. I mean, I'm going to tell you that. Because they know it was a scuff on that.
Come on, children. Come on over. 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 Come on.
All right, baby.
Come on in here. Bring some happiness. Bring some laughter. Bring some grin. Most of all, just bring your friends. I say, come on over.
Come on over.
Come on over to your auntie house. I say, come on over to your auntie house. I say, come on in here.
It's all right.
I say, get on in here.
I love
We
that
gon'
song.
ride around on this bus. We gonna learn some of this old stuff. I said, come on over to your auntie house. I said, come on over to auntie house. I said, come on in here.
Every day.
Come on in here.
Auntie house.
Bring the laughter, bring that grin. And make sure you bring your friends. I said, come on over to your auntie house. Come on over to your auntie house. I say, everybody.
All right, I love y'all.
Everybody, welcome.
Don't get